Let me just restart my thing, and I think I should see it this time.
Ooh. Yeah, you got an eyeball up there. Somebody's looking at me.
There we go.
Look at my hair. I'm having a bad hair day. Look at me. Should I put my hat on? I got stuff all over the place in here, man. It is absolutely a wreck. Oh, here's my hat. Hey, I can get sexy. Look, watch. Now I'm sexy. Look at that. All it took was me putting my hat on.
That's all it took.
I got to shave, though. Look. I got that grizzly bear pattern going on there.
I'm trying to figure out where my... There we go. Okay.
Hey, look, I got my banner working. Can you imagine that?
There we go. It's same to GPay for... Okay, awesome.
This will make life a lot easier.
Wouldn't it? Doesn't that seem like it'll work good? My God, my cat and my dog just started racing back and forth. It's funny because I was listening to you about 10 seconds after we talked on the phone.
I'm putting some dimes in here.
That's awesome. All right, I'm going to let go of you on the phone. I'll hang out with you on the chat here.
All right, brother.
That way you can do one.
All right, man.
Get you soon here.
All right, thanks, bro. What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob. Late night show. Hanging out. Talking to Jeremy. Getting StreamYard all set up. Jeremy's hiding, though. See? He's just talking. He's not showing his face. You're not showing your face, though, bro. Oh, I got so many coins to... Oh, my God. We got one looker. Probably nobody else knows I'm on. I was thinking about just doing my auction up here on Sunday. I started thinking about doing, but and I just may because it's pretty damn cold in the basement. I'm just saying. So I may bring this stuff up here and do it. You guys got notified that you owe the IRS $25 million? Wait 5 minutes, they'll change their mind because they sent it to the wrong person. That was actually Donald Trump that they were sending that to. Uncle Don. You know he's got a gold. His toilet is actually made of gold. Can you imagine that? His shitter is made of gold, solid gold. No lie, it really is. He's got all kinds of gold. He loves gold and silver. I'd like to have one. Toilet made of solid gold. Yeah. With a silver lid and a platinum handle to flush. That'd be cool. I'm just saying. I got some pretty coins for Sunday. You know, people don't know how much work it is to do auctions. They really don't. It's not just that it's fun. It is a lot of work. You gotta. I just want enough for a wing set to start. You want enough gold for rings? Is that what you're saying? I wrote one too. See. Well, if we mix silver in with it, we can get you 10 carat. You know that, right? All we gotta do is mix some silver in with it, and we'll be good. Just saying. And then you'll get a toilet seat. Your toilet seat will be plated like mine. It won't be solid gold like his. Oh god. Yeah. I guess plated is better than nothing. Uh, Silver and gold. Silver. I mean, what are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? Nothing. We're gonna be poor for the rest of our lives. You gotta stop playing the lottery more often there, Jeremy. I don't know how a guy would think about that, but I guess if he lets other people uh, win, then, well, can't hurt us. Then I could become some big time hot shot and just periodically stop in to say hi while other people are on my street. No, I wouldn't do that. To be honest, I probably wouldn't be much different than what I already am. What do you want? So, have you had anyone join you yet as guest? Yes, actually, I've had Texas Joe one time, and that's it. Just Texas Joe. Why? Hey, what's up, Jack? What are you up to? What's going on, Jack? Well, you can hop in if you want. All I'll do is pop up on my screen and say, "Do you want to allow this guy to come in?" Right? I think that's what it does. Anyway. No? Yes? Maybe? Why are you coming in? You want to come in and play with the big boys? I'm saying big boys. I'm the only damn guy sitting here. Are you coming in, Jeremy, or what? Or are you just going to be in the chat? Yes, no, maybe, possibly. I think I can do it like that. I do. I received your package, and thank you, sir, an old soul poet. Yep, you're welcome. Well, very much welcome. Now you can drink all your coffee out of your coffee cup. For long, everybody have their own coffee cup. Just click your button. All right. All right, how come you're in front of my screen? Maybe I need to go like that. Fuck. That ain't working the way I want it. I wanted you to get your face on here, but I guess I can't figure that out. So, there we go. I got the power. Do, 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 do. I know. Everybody's leaving me. Nobody likes my dancing. Oh man, my hands hurt me. Ever since I had that Moderna shot, my hands hurt. Tell you. It seems to be working pretty well. Now we're going to try something else. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, how do I add myself? You're backstage. Only the host can see you. The host may add you to the broadcast at any time. Okay. Well, why? No. Huh. I'm backstage too. How do you want? Okay, just click the little pic of me. And I'll pop up. Okay. Well, I got you right there, but you're in the middle of the screen. See? It don't work anymore. I'm under your screen. Left bottom. Okay. Hold on. Under your screen. Hold on a second. Ah! On the left bottom. Hold on a minute, man. It says add to screen. I don't see anything. It says add to screen. Let's see. Okay. On left bottom. I don't see nothing down here. All I see is a movie clip. Fuck. Santa's Workshop.
Okay, so you're looking on the right-hand side to look at the movie clips. You want to be on the left-hand side. You remember where you let yourself in? And you let.
Huh? I'm on the main screen, Jeremy.
Right on screen mirrors.
Yeah, I'm looking at myself. I'm talking to you, and I'm looking at.
Underneath there, you should see a picture of you, like because you're on the screen.
Yeah, I see me. Yeah.
Okay, and then you should see one of me.
No, I don't.
You don't see a little one?
Nope.
Are you looking at it in full screen, or are you looking at it regular so you can see chat? Right,
No, I can see everything. I can see the chat. I can see me in the middle. And then I got these little layout boxes. And then I got a little box of me on the left-hand side.
But you don't see me?
No. It says that there's two people backstage, but where the hell is backstage? Yeah, because I. Yeah, but what I'm saying is I can't see where to invite you. I mean, if you're backstage, where is backstage?
You already sent the email, remember, with the invite. So that's what I was.
Yeah, it says that I got to invite somebody from backstage. But I don't see where that's possible because there's no.
Usually under that screen. It's usually right under that screen. You still don't see me popping up?
Nope.
Okay.
So it says what about camera and mic? No.
No. You go to the see where it says invite.
Yeah.
Okay. If you go to there and see where it says messenger.
Yeah. I see it.
For your camera and mic. If you go to invite.
Hold on.
And then just copy and paste it and put it in your chat.
Copy and paste what?
The link, where it says copy the link for invite.
Oh, hold on.
If you hit that button, it'll copy it automatically, and then you go over to your chat and hit right click and then hit paste.
Oh, okay. Right click and paste. All right.
And then go over to your chat and you hit. It'll take about 10 seconds to do it after you do it. But once you do that, I can click right over on just a little button. For some reason, it's putting me back to my stream.
I just don't understand why I can't get my phone to look at anything. Weird. Oh, there you are. Hey, you're nude. You gonna show me your boobies?
Okay, now I'm on the same page with you.
Oh, there you
How you doing?
go.
I hung up the phone, is what it is.
Oh.
I'm back on your regular system now.
Okay. I can hear
Yep.
you.
So yeah, that works pretty good, huh? And then basically your phone would be the same way. So if you were taking your phone to make even your other cam, even your zoom in cam, you'll be able to use that phone, and that'll do the same thing too. That'll I don't know why that looks so grainy. Isn't that funny? It looks wicked grainy, doesn't it?
Mine looks pretty sexy.
I know it does. I'll have to check it out. I don't know what this thing's set at for
I
its
don't think you're
settings.
at 1080p though.
No, I wouldn't think so. It doesn't look like it.
It looks more like 720.
Let me see if I go in Cam and Mike. If I go in there, right there, front camera. Wonder if he'll give me any. Not really. It's not giving me any options. Camera resolution standard 480.
Ho!
Is that any better? That's 720. It says.
Keep trucking.
It won't go any more than that.
Hey, you got to pay them mics to go a little faster in that camera. That's what I say. No, it's a little bit better. You could tell a difference.
Can you? Oops. I hit the wrong button.
Hey, you need some toothpicks for them eyes? Ah!
If I pull it far away, they make my eyes huge. Like,
really? You didn't get it.
Hey, there's Sheena Smith. How's it going?
Hi, Sheena Smith.
Good to see you. Jack Gelman, always good to see you, man.
Of course we did it, man. We have technology.
We're professionals.
If we're not, we're faking it really well.
That's right. We play one on YouTube.
That's right. I'm actually paying for this, so all the prices of silver and copper will be going up in the auctions. I have to add $1. So instead of starting out at dollars, I got to start at $2.
There you go.
Going up in price. Man, you know how much it cost me to send that package out to California?
I can't even imagine. I don't know.
Bro, take a guess.
Why don't you just do
one
flat
little
rate?
box? Hey, look. One little box. No, because it's a coffee cup.
Oh, right. Yeah.
One little box. This big.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think?
If I had to guess just for the coffee box, I bet that.
Well, I mean, the other stuff was with it, but I'm just saying.
You're probably talking at least $23.
$21, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I've sent a few things out to California. I couldn't believe it.
It's like, holy
just hope
crap,
you don't get anybody from Alaska. It's crazy.
I'm just going to tell them it's going to cost you $50 to send that one coin.
There are people that'll do it, though, if they really want it.
I mean, it's expensive, man, to send one letter was $5.
Yeah.
A business envelope
with
one coin. It's like, and people wonder about, the price of shipping, but there's nothing that I can do about that,
Right.
It's not like on eBay. When you're on eBay and you're posting stuff on eBay, right? You get a discount of 25% or 30% or whatever it is, right? Whenever you post. So
right.
When you ship, you get a discount. And I think it's even lower if you're doing free shipping.
Right.
So, but I think if the items are under $25, I think it's like $1. Something like that. I can't remember. There's a new thing that I was reading it and I got confused and I flipped it to bird and I shut the computer off.
Someone was telling me pirate ship's the way to go. They were saying pirate ship, and they print their own labels. They got a printer that doesn't have ink; it just burns it, and what they call it, a thermal printer, I think they call it, and it's made just to make labels. And they said they literally went from spending. When I sent a package out to Utah, they said, "Oh my God, don't ever do that again." They were like, "Call me. Let's talk about this." They were like, "You got to change your shipping method." They were like, "You paid double what I would have paid to do that same thing." And I thought, "Oh wow." So there may be some ideas, as
Who is
far
it?
as
Pirate shipping?
pirate ship. It's called Pirate Ship.
Oh, it's called Pirate Ship? Well,
Yep.
who handles the mail for them?
I honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's still through the USPS.
I mean,
but I'm
you don't
not
have
sure.
like a ship pull up in the yard, right? And some guy come
Not
out
a-
with one
not a
arm and
ship,
go,
but-
hey, let me have your freaking mail. I got
I
to
think-
bring that shit
I
to
think
Hawaii.
all it does is it basically allows you to print your labels and do your cost at your cost instead of it adding all the post office stuff, and then you can bring it to the post office and ship it. I'm guessing, or they pick it up, one or the other.
I'll have to read up on it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's called Pirate Ship, and a lot of people, I've heard like at least 4 or 5 people talking about it. Someone in here might know. I'm not sure if there's any new people in here. Whoops.
Well, I wrote it down anyway.
Yeah. I don't ship that much stuff. The only time I ever really ship stuff is when it's like a giveaway.
You guys want to see my sexy t-shirt?
Heck yeah.
Not the one I got on, because that shows my nipples. I'm going to show you this one. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can read it. So
If guns kill people, I guess pencils. Hold on, a little more. Pencils misspell words. Cars drive drunk, and spoons make people fat. It's true. That's true. That's true.
There's so much stupidity in the world today, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't, a guy calls me up today and he goes, "Hey, Pastor Bob." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I need a 20 stack of American Silver Eagles."
That's what it was. Sheena Smith said it's pirateship.com.
All
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheena.
I knew it was. I was close.
So I said, "Well, there's plenty of places that you can buy them."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "You can go to Ampex, you can go to, Money Metals or any of those guys, right?" And he's like, "No." I go, "Because I want you to get me some." I go, "But dude, if I get them for you, then I got to order them, wait for them to come in, right? And then, what am I making off of the deal? I mean, I got to spend time here. And, I'm not trying to be rude, but I can't just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't expect people just to do things for you for free all the time. I mean, that's, there's a lot, we're just talking.
Go to a gun show. What's it say? We're just chilling out. We were doing some stuff on StreamYard to kind of, I don't know, make it a little easier for people to see what they needed to. And
Hey, you guys want to see something cool?
I made a
gotta
video.
do this. Hey,
Check.
I got to do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
guys
should
wanna
do it.
see something
Yeah,
cool? Check this out.
this is
So
for the auction.
Pachi's family decides that the channel wasn't cool enough, right? And that he thought that we needed to have something fun. So stay tuned. Watch this. This is going to be really cool. Are you guys ready?
Hi, Biggie.
Here we go. I got to show you. Now look. Hold on. Let me make sure. You guys ready for this? You guys got to see this. So Pachi's family made this for the channel. Check this out. This is going to blow your mind. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How you guys like that? Huh? That cool? So now it's all automatic. What's up, Big Red? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Big
Hey,
Red's
what's
pretty
up, Big
awesome. I don't
Red?
know. I don't know if
Thanks
you've
for
checked
stopping
him
by,
out
bro.
before, but he's got some great pours. He does scrapping and pours and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, really, really
That's cool.
decent channel. He's out of Canada.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I do pours too. I just haven't
Thanks,
done it.
Biggie.
I got too many hands in them. I got my hands in everything.
I'd love to learn. I'd love to learn.
It's really not that difficult. The biggest thing about pouring that I can tell anybody when you're getting started is to get a really nice pour, and you're going from your crucible into whatever your mold is. The hotter your mold can be, right? So you want a nice graphite mold first off. Don't cheap out.
Right.
The hotter the mold can be, the better the pour is going to be, and it'll layer really nice. The colder it is, the faster it's going to activate.
Yeah.
And it can do anything. It can leave bubbles and pops and all kinds of stuff like that. So I always tell people, I'm not a professional pourer. Somebody that does it all the time. But from experiencing, over years of doing it, the hotter that mold is, the better the pour is going to be.
I've seen people say that having full torches just going on it the whole time, keeping that thing hot while they're getting their metal ready. Big Red uses he does sand pours.
Oh, nice. So like rain
man.
and stuff like that.
Redneck Metals.
That sand ain't cheap, is it, Red? Oh my God, I got some. I got like 20 pounds, man. Oh my God, that sand's so expensive. I'm like, how come they don't have sand pits in Rhode Island where I could just go dig?
Right. He does some really amazing. We were talking about a golden toilet seat there and a silver toilet seat. He actually made one. He made one as like a award. It was like a redneck award. He has like Redneck Metals.
Really?
It's awesome, man. You got to check them out one of these days.
Hey, I want a toilet seat with a Morgan. A toilet seat on one side and a Morgan on the other side. Sometimes the ladies like me, and sometimes they stick me in the shitter. I had to say it. Come on, hey, what did I tell you?
Very great. I'd be honored, man. When you get down to the States, if you end up doing that, I'd love to take a lesson from you, man.
Partridge Family, ready?
Yeah.
Watch. I gotta have a talk with you because remember what I told you earlier? You remember what we sent for Partridge Family?
Who are you talking to?
The guy on my right shoulder. I told you about him. He's always talking weird. And this guy over here, he just laughs. So I'm having conflicts with these two guys.
That was funny. When you said that, I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh my God, that's too funny.
Oh, we can't share that out.
It was a close one, man. I'm telling you, if I just didn't have the extra to do it unless I knew someone else wanted them. But man, I thought that sounded pretty good. I want his first copper pour.
Oh, really?
I won his first. Oh, his first copper pour. Really? No kidding. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome.
No, you don't have to do nothing special for me.
I don't have anything from Big Red yet. I got to get something. I really got to get something one of these times.
You really don't have to do nothing special for me. I'm just a humble guy. I'm not the type of person. I like to help people. I like to share. I like to teach people. But I'm not much on a receiver. There's only one person that I don't mind receiving from because we have a mutual agreement. Outside of that, oh, that's cool.
That's very cool.
Well, when you come to Rhode Island,
right?
I got a spot down there at the end of the driveway.
You got a nice spot there. I can only tell from the videos, but looks like he'd have fun there.
Probably. He'd probably want to ride the damn go-karts.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing. He's a big boy, though. I don't know. Oh, yeah. He's got to be 6. I don't know how tall you are. How tall are you, Red? You got to be, what, 6'5", 6'6"? I don't know. He's a big boy.
Hey, I'm building. I got a big boy cart I'm going to build, right?
There you go.
It'll hold 450 pounds.
All you got to do is send me some generic silver, and I'll pour you something. Yeah, well, I'm waiting until I win the Ida thing. Until I get my first channel round. When I win that, Big Red, I'm probably gonna have you pour more of those once you make the first one. But no, I'll definitely at some point I'd be interested in trying that out.
6'7".
Is that what it
Jesus.
is? 6'7". Yep. He's a big
He's,
boy.
he's one of them Nephilim guys, right? Offspring of the Nephilim. He's got Nephilim
Something.
genetics.
Probably.
Me?
I'll be traveling every. That's pretty awesome. It
I
sounds
think
like a
some
fun
of
time.
my forefathers came from dwarves.
See, I'm built a little more sideways, or maybe it's frontwards. I don't know, Big Red, because I'm under 6 feet and I'm probably 250.
Well, I'm 5'7" and I weigh 189 now. I used to weigh like, what was it? I'd have to ask Judge. I think I was up to 221 and I started losing weight, man. I had to,
I lost a bunch till I moved.
I couldn't see the pee no more, so I had to lose some weight,
That's too funny. I'm German and native. Been living in the bush and living off the land my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think he was going to say, I think you're out at the reservation, right? Didn't you say that last time or something? Up in Canada, I think, if I remember.
Man, you're a tall Indian. Because I'm part Cherokee and part Blackfeet, and I'm short. So I want to know what happened to my genetics. Maybe it comes from the Irish part. I don't know.
I found out the other day I did an ancestry thing. My dad bought me one. And I knew I had a lot of French because I knew I had that, and I knew I had Lithuanian, which is pretty much like Polish, but then I thought that was going to be my biggest other one. Turns out I'm more Scottish than I am almost all the other ones. I couldn't believe it.
You kind of look like a Scotch kind of guy.
I didn't know my grandfather to have anything but white hair.
The 7-year-old or the 11-year-old?
I told Megan I'm getting a kilt. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm getting a kilt.
No, please.
We're getting married next year. I'm wearing the full getup now.
Hey, man, you wear whatever you want, but I told you, if you want me to marry you, if you want me to marry you, guys, no nudes.
Maybe that helped me grow.
I don't do nude weddings. That's it.
No, we won't be doing a nude wedding. I promise you. I don't even want to see myself nude. Never mind anybody else.
I get up there and you're standing there with underwear on. It's all over.
I'm going to be doing my best just not to pass out.
You might be able to live stream that,
I'm going to. Oh, there's no question. Here's my thing. There's probably going to be a lot of people, family. I have family in California and family, they're not going to be able to all make it. They're not going to all want to be, first of all, in a big, giant, thing, I'm sure. So for me, it was, I'm going to definitely run a live stream just set up in the background. And anybody who wants to watch the ceremony can. I absolutely would invite people to do that. I actually told people last year when I was doing one of my videos with gold, I said, if anybody wants to send me this right here, and then I'll do, I'm finding this gold, I'll add it to my ring goal. And I'm like, if I can get it by this date, I'll marry her and I'll do it online. At the same time, people are laughing about it, but I'm going to do that. That's definitely going to happen.
Hey, like I told you, man,
your wife is Scottish. Okay.
I mean, I can cast rings. That's not a problem. I can sand cast them.
Yep.
Like I said, if you don't get enough gold, we can always add silver to it. I mean, that's
I'll come play the.
What did you say? Come play the bagpipes.
I'm not. I think what he was saying is, I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean he's gonna the bango? Oh, the bongo maybe, or the bango? Unless maybe he's thinking, before I get married,
Oh yeah, he's gonna play the bongos. Yeah, he's gonna play the bongos at your wedding.
I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that for sure. When are you coming down?
I just want some freaking food. That's all I want.
The banjo. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, now you guys should talk.
Oh,
he's a guitar buff, big time. So banjo's awesome, though. I love the sound of someone who can really make that go. Oh man, I love the sound of a banjo.
Speaking of that,
love it.
I gotta interrupt for 1 second and tell you guys something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ordered a guitar a year and a half ago. Are you guys following me here?
Mm-hmm.
A year and a half ago, I ordered this guitar from a major company. It took them a year and a half to find one. New. and I got it today. I haven't even opened the box. I've been so pissed. A year and a half, dude. A year and a half.
Wow.
And you know where it
Wow.
came from? Right straight from Indonesia. It came right from the factory to my house.
Wow.
I have all the import stuff and everything. Yeah.
No kidding. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna open the box one of these days. I'll
There you go.
the guitar. It's a really rare guitar now. I mean, I don't even know if they. I mean, it's how long as it took to get it. You know.
Yeah, I was going to say there can't be a ton of those on the shelf at this point. If you come down in February, Big Red, then visit a few people in warm states first.
Hell yeah,
and then,
man!
And then hit me in the spring. In the spring, we'll do some dredging. I got a 4-inch dredge. I know in Canada you guys can't do it on the river, but in New Hampshire, I get a permit, and we can go underwater dredging. Like you can go underwater, and it's got air. It floats. It's friggin'. I can't wait to use it, but that'd be fun. Fun collaboration. Maybe
air pumps go out.
Well, I mean, you don't want to be too deep. It's not made to go real deep. It's like, I think my hose is only about, I don't know. It's like 30 or 25, 30, maybe 40 feet tops. But I want to say the suction hose is only about 20. So it's not made to go real deep.
If you got a handful of gold, let me tell you.
Well, it'll get cold. It gets cold in the water though. I don't have a heater on that dredge for under there. So.
Oh, you don't?
No, not yet. I need to build one.
Have a dry suit?
No, not yet, man. I barely
can drink a lot, and that way you can pee in it and then give you a little.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah. There's a way to make one with an exhaust. You can do it with an exhaust. You only need 50 feet of like 3/8 inch between the quarter and 3/8 inch copper tubing, and you wrap it on the inside of like a fire extinguisher. You cut off the end, wrap it on the inside of that, and then you weld it back together with two ends coming out. So one end of cold water goes in, and it comes out warm from the exhaust, and that'll heat your water up to about 100 degrees before it hits your wetsuit. And you can just stuff it in your wetsuit and keep warm water flowing. I just got to build one. I just haven't done it. I don't have the MIG welder anymore. So,
can you send me the plans?
I bet I could. Yeah, I bet I could. There's a really simple video. My buddy built one. He does gold rush stuff now.
Send me the plans. I'll ask my brother to weld you one up.
Oh, man, that'd be awesome. It really only has to be the top little circle where you cut it off. That's the only part that has to be welded. Is that right there?
You need to make sure it's welded right.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So
I ice fish in my boxers.
I can ask it for you,
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'll definitely I'll get you the thing for that to check. It's really, you'll see it and it's simple. It's probably something you and I could do in an hour of being, hanging out in your garage or something. It's not that hard. I just don't have the welder to do it. I used to. I got rid of it for prospecting stuff.
Having him do it though would be different because he welds the hulls of submarines. So
Oh well, yeah, definitely.
He's on another level, right?
I have a buddy who does the he used to anyway, down in Boston and those areas. He used to pull anything that sunk, he used to pull up. And so he'd go under there and underwater weld it and they'd bring it up. The amount of money.
Shit. He goes,
oh my God, he made so much money.
You see what he put up there?
Yeah.
Dude, I ice fish in my boxes.
I need a gold pan. Jack, man, you can get them cheap. One of my favorite gold pans was $10 at Home Depot. You just had to order it. It was $10. It took like 4 days to get. It was a small 10-inch pan. But I got that one, and you can order from the same company. You can get up to 16, I think it's 16-inch pans or something. And I only own 3 or 4 pans at this point. I mean, you don't need a whole lot. You just need a basin and a small pan, and you can do anything from pay dirt to go to the river and finding it. I mean,
you can make a box too.
We could just cast it in the aluminum. Cast? What are we talking about? Cast what in the aluminum? Hold on, I got to go back. I missed something. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun. I'd totally do it with you, Red. New Hampshire's not known for the abundance of gold, but it's really pure. So it's not like I go out there and find. It's not a huge amount of gold. It's small amounts, but I haven't brought this dredge on the river yet. This one's brand new to me this year, and it's quite a bit bigger than my other one. It's made to pull up a lot more. I think I can move 3 to 5 yards an hour with it if it's like loose. If you're in good gold, chances are it won't be loose, so you'll be doing 2 to 3 yards. But
but you're not doing heavy rocks anyways, are you?
What's that?
You're not doing heavy rock anyway, right? You just.
I mean, I can only, I mean, when I'm in the river, the only way I'm moving a big rock is if I have like a come along, and usually I never go by myself. I'm either with a buddy or somebody. And if you're going to move a rock, that's the easiest way to do it. But most of the time we just do it. I do it around the rock along the bottom, roll the rock over, and then do the other side. And you can pretty much move it where you need to, as long as you take your time. And, but I was using antiquated stuff big time. This is a nice, keen over under sluice. So it's really made to keep some of that small stuff, and that adds up. I mean, I went a year ago with a guy, and I sat there for, I don't know, 5 hours dredging. I think I had about half a gram. He says, something's wrong. You're not catching it all. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was psyched. That was the biggest amount I had caught, on a little thing, So he says, come check mine out. And he checks the first, no joke, man. He goes to the sluice box is however many feet long, 3 feet long. He goes to the first 4 to 6 inches of it, pulls that black mat up, just tips it over into a pan, just the first 4 inches, flips it over onto the pan, wasn't even careful about it, and sat there and panned that down really quickly. He must have had, I don't know, 800 times the amount that I had. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. It was a giant smile across it. I think he was probably looking at, I bet he was looking at close to right there, probably 5 grams easily. And that wasn't even looking at his sluice box. That wasn't even looking at any of the other. When I went to carry his bucket out, I could barely lift it. I mean, it was heavy, all black sands and gold, man. It was nuts.
Wow.
So, yeah.
This, in Rhode Island, we got a lot of black sand, right?
Hey, I've never been down there prospecting, but I would be more than willing to try.
I know the spots, but I have never said anything to anybody.
Yep.
I know where they lie. They're on the bends, and there's a spot when I was a kid. So
what does that say? Hold on a second. I said, let's see. Cast the part you need. Cast it in aluminum. Oh, cast the part. You mean as far as the heater? It's basically just a tube. It's made to mount onto your exhaust, if that's what you're talking about. But it's probably the size of a fire extinguisher, like a medium size. And then it bolts right on. You have to cut the flange off your exhaust and then weld that on. Actually, that is another piece. You have to weld that on so that you literally are just bolting on that instead of your exhaust. I'm casting. Oh, you got to check that out too, Pastor Bob. He says I'm casting 10 TIE fighters and 16 balls in the cage pours tonight. These balls in the cage thing, man. Those little puzzles that have the ball in it, and you're trying to figure out how in the hell did the ball's bigger than the thing. It can't come out. Right. So how did it get in there? He builds those out of silver.
Like ship in the bottle, right?
Yeah, yes. Except this is it's really neat. You got to check it out. He makes these, and they're all he spends hours and hours and hours carving them down and getting them just right. But I mean, they're so cool. I forget tell them how many ounces they were. I forget how many ounces they were, Red, but they were really awesome. And the TIE fighters, from Star Wars, he does those things. It's like you're looking at the damn movie. I mean, it's unreal. The detail he gets, unreal.
Who's the guy that makes the bells?
That's there's a few people. Joe Durbin does them. There's a few people that do the bells and rings that I've seen. Rocky Mountain Bear. Trying to think of who else, but Joe Durbin does I know, I had a bell the other day I put online that I showed on my mail call. That was from Joe Durbin. 3.8 ounces. That's what that is. That's right. 3.8 ounces of silver, and it's like a rectangle, but there's 4 posts, and it's all like one solid piece with a ball in the middle that slides back and forth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but doesn't come out. It's I can't afford one of those yet, but it's on my list of things to do at some point. The Lucky Strike Mine of North Carolina. Oh, okay. It's my cousin Jack lives. I think we talked about this before. I think they're only an hour or so away from you in North Carolina. And she talked about one of the mines. I can't remember what the name of it was. Because I said to her, are you in? She goes, well, think about it this way. She goes, in the town next to me, it's the blah, blah, blah mine. I can't remember what it's called now. She lives in, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I made a silver cage with a copper ball.
Hey,
That's
Big
got to
Red,
be
can
pretty
you
cool.
cast one with my ex-wife's picture in there?
The what? In the square?
Yeah. I had to do a funny.
He makes crazy stuff. He does usually Saturdays he has the redneck auctions, and it's him. Gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole list of them. Silver Keys,
Actually, I
Cool
can.
Push Metals. There's a bunch of them. iCirc, Silver Scorpion. You've talked to Silver Scorpion before.
Yeah, I know.
He's part of the Redneck Metals as well. Same with Big Red. I made a absolutely. I can.
Pastor Bob's doing so many things himself.
I know you're a busy dude, man. You're a busy dude.
I like
but I love
working.
your
I
videos.
like doing wood, right? So I really love woodworking. I have for many years. I love building guitars and things like that. I like messing around with things like that. Right now, I've been doing knives. So knives are really tricky because you got to make sure you temper them correctly.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. And not everybody can do all those things at one time, and it's a difficult process, it really is.
Oh, nice. Big Red says, nice. I've been a wood carver for 20 years.
Nice.
You know what's funny is not funny, but I find that a lot of prospecting people that I run into are also woodworkers. There's a lot of them. And I think it has a lot to do with them. The guys I know do a lot of chainsaw carving.
Yeah, they got a guy around here that does it. He is
Isn't
awesome.
it beautiful? Man,
He is
that stuff is
absolutely
amazing.
off the hook. He did my uncle a carving of himself.
Yep. Wow.
And just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There's a guy, I'll show it to you sometime. I'll have to go dig it out. And he does scrimshaw. He's been doing scrimshaw for 55 years. And his hands are starting to bother him. But I have one of his last pieces that he's done, that he's going to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it on bone,
Yep.
So, stag or whatever. And it's just,
Do you know that person,
level.
Bob?
What's that?
Do you know that person that's talking there, the Diane Prince, whoever that is?
No, I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Biggie. I was just when I saw them do, I was in StreamYard, so I was trying to get back there and do it. But I do a chainsaw carving as well. I did one of a eagle that's 9 feet tall, and the wingspan was 12 feet wide. Wow, that's huge. I'd be happy with a bear on my porch someday. When I own a house, I want to have like a bear.
Oh God! Hey, did you
I want
see
a damn bear on the porch.
You guys
No.
see that guy on YouTube with the bears that come on his porch? Do you guys see that guy?
No, not off the top of my head.
I'm gonna have to find out his name and tell you about it. He's got these wild bears that come up on his porch. Yeah.
That's funny. We're getting. It looks like we're getting. It must be light there, Guru, because you're getting spam things there.
Oh, I see it.
Somebody's getting them. Big E's getting them, so that's good. He's getting them on YouTube side.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, man? You're always gonna have somebody.
Yeah, that's all right.
They have nothing better to do.
It happens. I see future and past. Where's the middle guy? Dude, I'm mad. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man? They have nothing better to do. It's all right. I understand.
Isn't that crazy? It's for some reason my thing's not. I had to have to go on my phone, I think, to do it. Even though I'm a mod, for some reason it's not. It's not letting me. The heck's my phone? Have a good one, Jack. Henry.
Yeah,
Winkler
take care, Jack. Love you, man. Good. Oh no, I think Big Red's leaving.
Oh, Big Red's leaving?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm just trying to get over here so I can help shut Shut these people down. I'm just trying to get over.
I don't know. I don't get it, man.
You guys are on it.
Oh, A&W root beer's got that frosty mug taste.
I wonder.
Well, we're all living. That's about it. We ain't making no money, but we're doing a lot of work. That's just how it goes.
Huh. Oh, my computer keeps falling over. Sorry.
Do these guys just do this? They go to random streams and just do that? Or?
There we go. Bye.
It's like, you see how many multiple different characters that person has?
Yeah, it sometimes it's funny how it all happens that fast. You know what I mean? They all come in until I've seen. You know what's crazy is I've seen people be on a live chat and then go, hold on a second, leave the live chat. Whatever they did, they went and found them and we're able to stop them from doing it. But I've seen this happen in a lot of chats and then it ends up stopping after people. You know, I usually just block them after it happens. I usually just block them.
Yeah.
I'm not a bot. All right, well.
I wonder why they do that, though. I mean, I don't understand pathologically how they find a response out of that. You know, an emotional response. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The theory of, you know, doesn't make much sense to me. But
no, I think, yeah. Did Red end up leaving too? I can't even see who else is on here because it's all so filled with the thing.
No life, baby.
That's the first time it's ever happened on something I've been on. Like as far as you know.
I mean, if he's that good at doing something like that, right? You know, changing things like that so fast, why don't he used to work for the U.S. government? I mean, at least he could make money doing it. I mean, that's what I say. If you're going to be good at doing something like that, then why not work for the government?
Right. I don't think it's even one person doing it. I think it's like, you know, it's like probably a corporation that owns it. You know what I mean? Like that literally has 12 people that just sit there all day just creating bots that go around and say stupid stuff.
Yeah, but you know, still, even so, it's got to be better than waiting on the damn stimulus package. Like maybe he can figure out how to get it done. Go bot their asses until they vote yes. They got daisy chains. I wonder if he smokes weed or something, you know? Sitting there, yeah, man. Let's just go bother this guy, Pastor Bob, man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, pass me that bag of munchies, man. I got like hungry. You know what I'm saying? Cottonmouth. I got cottonmouth. Somebody go to the fridge, man. Grab me a drink, man. Please, man.
Man, I can't believe the amount. That's so crazy.
I think
who the heck is Richie Rate?
I don't know. Richie Wright. That's right. Like it's like in German. Du kannst sprechen ein kleines bisschen Deutsch, ja? Wie heißt es?
Oh, is that what that is? Yeah, I'm not good with languages, so yeah, that's what I'm not sure.
I spent 5 years in Germany, so I know.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, you guys have been. I'd love to. My father travels all over the world.
Does he?
And yep, my grandmother she wanted to travel, but she had dementia, and so she started putting money aside and wanting. She couldn't go to England, but she wanted my dad to go and come back with stuff. My grandmother thought she went. I mean, no joke. She'd bring down a cup and have her copy in the one with the queen in it, and she'd be very excited because she remembers going. She never left the country. You know what I mean? But in her mind, she had heard the stories of all the different things and just kind of thought she went. My dad went all over the world, like, and did little, like, not, like, she would put money aside for him to pick up little things and do stuff, but he traveled. He made good money and he traveled. And now he does, gosh, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 vacations a year. It's just part of his retirement.
Really?
He just, like, goes. He and his wife go to South America is a big one for him. They love England. They went to Vietnam, but they didn't go to, like, the tourist spots. They went through a friend that they've met in England for a few years, and they brought them through. It was amazing. Like, the pictures and video are just amazing.
My neighbor.
Man, they are busy, huh?
Yeah, I'm busy.
Our mods are on fire tonight.
I know who AWO is, though. I do know who AWO is. But
oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been hiding them and doing whatever. I'm sure we could block things too if worse comes to worse, but not that my grandma had it too, bro. I know what it's like. Yeah, it's a tough one. She was very cute about it for years. She handled it really well, but towards the end it was not pretty, but she was 98 when she finally went to the nursing home. I was able to keep her home for a long time. She was really happy, but when she was like 80 something, she got a heart thing put in, and it just wouldn't let her die, man. It just wouldn't. She'd fall asleep, and you could see her just like, this is it. I'm going over. And then boom, the thing would, all of a sudden she was wide awake again and wouldn't let her. Oh my God. I felt so bad. And that was while she was good. She'd wake up like, I can't sleep. At dinner, my grandma's face would get beet red because she didn't recognize the 2 Chinese people. I know I'd go outside, come back 5 minutes later, and she'd say, "Oh, it's so good to see you," blah, blah, blah. Like, it was the first time she had seen me in a year, and I was staying there. I was, taking care of the house.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with you, bro. We, not mine. Anyway, so I forget what I was talking about. I think I've got some dementia going on.
Billy's got a nice penny collection, by the way.
Who does?
Billy. That's Billy, by the way. That's his name.
Billy does?
Yeah, AWO.
Oh. I swear I've seen the name before, but I'm not sure.
Well, he might live close to you, Partridge Family.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I guess address. Yeah, you don't live too far away from you.
That's too bad, man. That's if that's the case, that's a tough one. I've had friends go through that too, where it was really negative. My grandmother really handled everything really well right till the end, but I found myself dreaming like I was so tired from taking care of her like day and night, and she'd wake up all hours of the night, And of course, I had long hair for years, and then all of a sudden I'm shaving my head at the time, and I think that freaked her out. Like, it was like she didn't know who I was sometimes, just like, in passing.
Hold on one second. I want to.
How much are the new CCs going for?
They range, the CCs and the O's are the big dollar ones, and they range anywhere from $225 to $475 a piece, and it really depends on the grade that they're getting. I know that the whole set right now of 6 coins, so that's Carson City, Privy Mark, the old Privy Mark, the Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint, Philadelphia with the peace dollar. So the 6 coin collection, they're selling from $1,750 for the set and up. I've seen sets selling for $3,800. and people say, "Oh, that's too much money. This is crazy." Well, when you go in the book and you find out how many of each coin are minted, right? You'll understand that first off, it's a 100th anniversary, right? Secondly, they only made 179,000 of each coin. So there will only ever be in the world 179,000 people who will ever be able to obtain a set. And out of that 179,000 people, there'll only be so many people that will have uh, MS-70 sets. So some people are going to have the MS-70 and 69s, and it's going to be mixed match. So, there's a lot to do with how coin collecting works.
Mm-hmm.
And that really does set the character, and it sets how much those sets are going to be in the years to come, because they're only going to go up.
Right.
Right now, people are trying to suppress it, right? So you'll see coin dealers get on, and coin dealers will be saying, "Oh, well, I don't know why they're selling them for so much." Well, they're suppressing it so that way they can get a hold of them sets. Because once the big boys get a hold of them, then they can set the prices for whatever they want. And then it becomes a rotating scheme. I know how this works. I've been doing it for, coins for 45 years. I know all the tactics, from the sweet talker, I'm your best friend, I got the best prices, to the guy who's just rolling it, and the guy who just starts coin collecting himself, but comes on and starts a channel and thinks that he knows everything about coins and raking in the money, but he don't really know shit. I've seen it all.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why when you go to certain people's channels, and certain people who collect, and certain people who are dealers, you'll understand who the real guys are, because they have the lingo. They talk a specific talk. They're not out to cheat people. Now, look, anything is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Right.
But when you're collecting for a long period of time, you got to have some morals about you. Because in the coin collecting world, if you don't have any morals and dignity, and you don't stick by your guns in a professional manner, they outcast you.
Mm-hmm.
And when they outcast you and you're trying to get particular coins or get a deal on something, they won't have nothing to do with you. They won't talk to you, money or not.
Right.
So you got to be very careful in the coin collecting world, especially when you get into, high dollar stuff, really rare stuff.
Right.
I mean, in some people's minds, they think, well, if you got the money, you can have anything. And in some cases, some people, if they don't like you, you won't get it. That's just the way it is.
Hey, Thug Stacking.
I mean, yeah, when he was Woody. Yeah, that's right. So,
When you say Woody, you mean like Woody's there's Woody's Adventures or whatever. Is that different, or is that's different, I
nice,
think.
different, man.
Yeah, okay.
He bought some pennies from me and some other stuff one time. He actually likes cards. He asked me if I would do some cards. What most people don't realize is I have a very large card collection too. Baseball, football, basketball, Pokemon and stuff like that. I just don't do that stuff. One day I'll have a kid. So, what's that? Oh, wait, a penny. Said, oh, what's his face did? Singing ball guy? I got now to 1960, one of each.
I'm Woodchucks, he says, or was Woodchucks.
On his site.
You can
Can rip off here.
I can't tell if it's a real person or not. Like
No,
half of
it's
me
a real
thinks it's-
person, dude.
Is
It's a
it?
real person. Yeah, he just types really
Because
fast.
like some of it makes a lot of sense, and other parts of it, I'm like, wait a minute, I can't really.
Well, you
tell.
got to understand the whole story. I understand what he's talking about.
Okay, I was gonna say
He's
I
not.
don't know the
He's
I don't
not.
know the name per se.
Well, I understand who he's talking about, what he's talking about,
Oh,
but
okay.
he's not putting that person's name in for reasons.
Oh, okay.
But if you understand it and you decipher it, you'll understand exactly who he's talking about. I'm sure Big E's already caught on to that too.
Okay. As long as you guys know, it's all that matters.
Yeah, we know. I mean, we've been around.
Jack, I don't understand. I'm with you, Jack.
Hey, Jack, you just keep throwing coal in the furnace. We'll run this train.
I got 369.
I'm putting something together for Sunday, and I've been working on it for probably over a month and a half now. Some people have been asking me about something, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. So
Yeah, don't do that.
I've been working on it. I can't do the whole thing. Oh my God, it's been a headache. So, but I found this coin, and I put it in this holder. I'm probably going to auction this one off on Sunday. And
I answered as Reverend Hawks. Oh, okay. I think what I was looking at your thing, AWO, is I was sitting here looking at it, and I think I was not realizing who you were talking to or like who you were answering, so I was just confused.
So I got because what was her name? I'm
Gammo.
I'm Gammo because she likes O's. I pulled this one out of the. I have different things that I usually reserve for certain people in case they need one for their collection. And because you said that she really likes them, I thought that I'd auction this on Sunday. This is an 1887 O. It's fine to verify.
That's a nice one. That's you're from Boston, so I'm not that far from you, AWO.
So I'm going to bring that one.
I've spent plenty of time down in Boston back in the day.
Oh God! I've been to the combat zone.
I drove. Times. I mean, yeah, me too. I drove. I drove for a cab company in Concord, New Hampshire, and used to take Logan trips all the time. And those weren't the fun ones necessarily, but I was in and out of there all the time back in the day.
Man, I used to my daughter, when she was born, I had to spend probably a good 6 months going back and forth. Well, more than that. Probably the first 2 years of her life, I was back and forth to Boston Children's Hospital. And you learn really fast what times you go and what times you leave. What times you come into Boston and what times you leave Boston. And like I tell people, if you're going to Boston, you get in there at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and you get yourself a place. And then you leave about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And you're good. You can get in, no problem. Get out, no problem. You try any other time, it's a madhouse. A freaking madhouse, dude. It took me 45 minutes to go from Children's Hospital up to Jamaica Plains VA Hospital. 45 minutes, dude. And that's not very far. It's not far away.
Right.
Children's Hospital, Jamaica Plains. And I was like, man, yeah.
I talk so fast I confuse myself. He says, I don't know if are you seeing the A&W messages? I'm not seeing them on my YouTube when I'm looking at YouTube, but I'm seeing them on the StreamYard. So I wasn't sure. Did I hit a button at one point to do something, or I'm not sure if I hit a button to during the time I was shutting people down. I don't know if that was one of them. I don't know.
I'm not looking at YouTube.
In Dedham, I only went there once. Do you remember the old cab driver Barry Clifford's dad from Everett? No, I was in Concord, New Hampshire. but I used to go down to Boston. But I was out of New Hampshire. Logan was the trip, we took down. But even then, that was I don't remember how long it took off.
I know Crazy Billy's favorite song, and he don't even know it's his favorite song. Hey, Billy, do you know what your favorite song is? I figured it out. Do you know? Watch this.
Oh, okay. You see all this posts? Okay, just making sure.
This is going to be funny. Hey, Billy, do you know your favorite song? I know it. I figured it out. And I'm going to perform it live for you if you want me to. You ready? Watch this. This is going to be funny. You ready, Billy? He's not. I don't think he's following me here.
I think he's a little behind. He's saying Combat Zone. I was young, so he's probably probably a little behind us by about 10 seconds, I think. So we should be hearing. You should be getting answered in about 10. I think that's why I was thinking he was answering somebody else.
It's okay. We'll wait until he catches up.
Yeah. He said, yeah, he was off. He was North Shore. Small world. Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if he's on dial-up.
Well, sometimes if you have like a lag at all, like for me, if it gets paused for, you already have a 10-second lag between what you and I are saying and what they're hearing. There's almost a 10-second lag usually.
Really?
8 seconds or something like that. It takes that long for you or StreamYard to send it to YouTube. But but sometimes you can be 4 seconds more than that, and that'll send you, especially like in an auction, 14 seconds is a big,
Yeah.
a big difference,
Yeah.
Up Where They Walk, Mermaid.
What's up, Ryan? Hey, Ryan, by the way, I got New World too.
Hey, Ryan.
So I got New World. I've been playing it.
What's New World?
Let me tell you, you don't go where you ain't supposed to because I got my ass kicked.
What is it? Like I know it's a game, but I mean, is
it's
like
an online game. It's an MMORPG game, and it was developed by Amazon. And it's a really good game. It really is. But you just don't go where you're not supposed to go until you get to a certain level. I didn't know. I was supposed to deliver this message. And what do? Go right through the woods. And what happens to me? I run into some skeleton freaking captain, and he starts chasing me and all of his little guys, and they whoop my butt. I was like,
the one I used to
how the hell am I supposed to deliver this message anyway? Anyway. Billy, I want to sing your song. Your favorite song, man. I got it. I know what it is. I know your favorite song. I got to sing it. I just got to. I got to sing this song. You're going to laugh, Prospect. No, it's not Little Mermaid. You ready? A&W root beer's got that frosty mug taste. A&W root beer's got that frosty mug taste. Frosty mug taste. Frosty mug taste. Did you like it? I said no one. I can see Billy behind the camera dancing to that.
It made me hate Amazon so much. RPG rookie. I played one. Gosh, I wish I could remember.
I got more time playing games than you got on a shitter. I can tell you that.
End of Days.
I've been playing games a long time.
I stopped on PlayStation 3.
I've been playing with Ryan since he was what, 10? Yeah, I think I've been playing with him since he was 10. He's like 90 now or something. No, I think he's like 19 or 20. Yeah. I think New World's a pretty good game, actually. I mean, I've seen, flaws in it like I have any, MMORPG game. I mean, none of them are perfect. But, I mean, just to be honest, I don't think there is any. I'm a Pepper, you're a Pepper, we're a Pepper guy. Drink Dr. Pepper. Hey! I almost said something, Partridge. I almost said it. But the guy on the left shoulder's got control tonight. That's a beautiful cat.
Thank you. That's Murphy.
My brother. Huh?
We got him in Christmas Day. I got him for the kids and Megan, and we put him in front of Daryl. He was about the size of my hand, and he walked right up to Daryl and chest bumped him like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's never been afraid of him. The dog and the cat get along great. They wrestle. I mean, it's like hilarious to watch them. Like they'll go full on winging them, But yeah, he's a great little cat. Well, not little.
He seems like a love bug.
Oh yeah, he is when he wants to be. That's a good point.
Well, cats pick you. You don't pick cats,
Oh, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
exactly.
man. Yeah, it does have a lot of bugs. Yeah.
Do you remember
So I do have an auction on Sunday, and you will see both of us, probably just like this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and the cool thing is you. Oops. Cat just knocked over.
Well, he was a good cat.
Knocked over some candy. He can. You can always make me small too, like on the on the side, and you can be bigger, so you can be showing things and stuff. And you know what I mean. There's all different ways of doing that.
Let me see.
You can do it. You can do it that way. It's more of a wide angle. Actually, that's a lot clearer on my camera. It almost.
Hey, I like that, huh?
Isn't that
clear?
Like
that? Yeah, it is.
That looks like mine. Like all of a sudden got better.
How do you like that? Isn't that just sexual?
Yep. There's all sorts of cool things you can do. And then if you wanted to do this, but let's say I was holding up a coin to show you, if you go back to what you just were on there, and then you click on mine and drag it over, then it'll literally switch them to who's big. Yep. See how easy that is? But if you're going from, let's say I was your camera, if I was your zoom in camera, you just make your zoom in camera small or big, depending on how you need it.
Yeah, man. Yep. I like it.
See how easy that'll be?
God, you're making it easy.
The StreamYard, at first I was going to get this like not expensive, but I mean, decent big laptop and computer. I couldn't really afford it. But then I saw if you went on StreamYard, someone said you don't need all that. You can go with less than that if you just use StreamYard. And I thought, man, it's so simple. I don't need OBS and all that. This is maybe someday, but for now, this works great.
Well, the thing about OBS is it can be a little daunting sometimes. You know what I mean? To play with, to get it just right, it can be a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
It really can.
It's really great if you've got the system and you understand it, but I'm not that good.
Me neither, bro.
I'm lucky I can do the things I do. Like I get excited still when I'm, when we're finding out cool things like today, the couple of little things. When I figured out putting the video on, that was like, damn, yes. I was proud of myself.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, let me do that again. I want to do it. Hold on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Zero.
I see you, AWO. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I did that one and the other. I'll send you the other one tomorrow just for fun because I think when you see it, you'll laugh at it. But you don't have to use that one. But I thought that one would work all right for auctions. It gives people plenty of time to put their last bids in.
I like it.
After that, you should start pulling Pokemon cards. I've never gotten into any of that stuff. I have a friend that, my son had a collection. I bet he had a book this thick of Pokemon cards. And I don't even know where it is at this point. I know my son at one point said, "Oh, I don't know." My buddy actually in Utah was like, "Oh my God, dude, they're worth money. The originals, you got to hold on to them." I went to look for them. I can't find them anywhere, but I'm sure they're around somewhere.
And I want to show you guys something. Matter of fact, hey Billy,
getting old is tough. Yeah, it is, man.
Hey Billy, I got something. Let me bring myself up here. Hey Billy, check this out. I've had these for a long time. Check this out. Billy will know what these are.
Oh, yeah.
Untouched, unwrapped, original packaging.
Wow. Are those from when it first started, or are those like the newer ones?
Yeah.
those
are the ones that can have the... It's not guaranteed, but they can have that Charizard foil card in there.
Oh, yep.
It's worth like $200 or $300.
Yep, my buddy
and let me tell you, these packs are hard. They're expensive, man.
Yep, I see channels that's what they do. That's it. Like just those. Like it's those and a couple of them, but they buy them like guys do the coin rolls. Yep. They do it the same way. Like it's just big giant packs of those, and they're looking for the same thing. They're looking for those specific foil ones or the ones that are I don't know. There's certain ones that are more collectible than others, obviously. I can't even think about getting into that. I don't know.
I'm lucky I get up in the morning and get my shoes on.
And then when it came to games, I stopped in PlayStation 3. Like it just got too fast for me.
As soon as I'm up here, I'm going to show you guys something cool.
Shadowless, huge money, reverse rare foil. Okay. Second edition, 2016 if you get more than one. Huh.
You guys want to see something really cool?
Of course.
Watch this. This is going to blow your mind.
You can make me little if you want to show more of your thing. Oh, wow. When that says mantle, is that like Mickey Mantle?
Yes.
Wow.
I got a bunch of signatures on it. Yep. There you go. 1960s All-Star Mantle Plus. I got all kinds of stuff. I love Mickey Mantle. I got all kinds of Mickey Mantle stuff. And I got when I went to New York, for when I was a kid back in the 70s. I went to New York to Yankee Stadium, and I have a baseball signed by Reggie Jackson.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's down there somewhere. I got that one here. I got a lot of baseballs. I used to have all of the Red Sox ones, but they pissed me off, so I sold half my collection.
My fiance's whole family, just every single person, that's all they wear is Boston everything.
It's some diehard fans.
They go to Fenway. I mean, I'm sure some of their family has season tickets. I'm sure.
People who have never been to Fenway.
I went a couple of years ago, first time ever. It was a Father's Day special. We went. I forget what game it was. Something on Father's Day, and she and her brother brought me. It was the first time I'd ever gone. It was really a cool experience.
One thing about the Red Sox fans and the New England Patriot fans,
yep,
they are rowdy.
Oh yeah,
If you've never
So
been
is
to
her
one,
family.
you never understand it, you know. Yankee fans are the same way, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Billy's got some cards too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually looking up his thing to see if it's on there. Like, it's like not popping up with anything. Oh, right there.
I am back. Had to get a cup of coffee. Welcome back, Jack. Mass holes. That's funny. Anyway, want to let you guys know, got some coffee cups. I'm going to be doing some special stuff with those too. So stay tuned. You never know when they're going to pop up. I'm going to have coffee cups I'm going to sell. And what it's going to be, it's going to be the coffee cup. And I'm going to have some coins in it and stuff. And I think I might do it. I might do it Sunday. I don't know.
Actually, let me do this while you're here in case anybody hasn't seen them.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any up here.
Yep, hold on.
Let me do this.
I meant to do this earlier, but I'm going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow, but I figured I haven't even pulled this thing out of the thing yet.
Hey, you got to lick it.
I got to lick it.
Yeah, that way you own it.
Hold on.
There you go. You lick it, you own it.
Brothers from another mother. I like that. That's really awesome, man. I appreciate that cup. And then so there was that, and then there was a few other things. That was from Coin Guru's. On your stuff's on my desk, so I don't have it right in front of me. I don't want to wake Megan up, but
That's
this
all
one
right.
was in the cup.
I don't mind being second rate to also.
Well, only for the sticker. I've got ear stickers all over my board for sure. And I've got them put aside for sticker packs that I'm going to be doing for people. I had gotten these little suckers.
Nice.
Very cool from Guru. Then there was these things were cool actually. These things were really cool. I don't know if my camera is going to be able to pick it up, but oh yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah, it picks it up pretty good.
That actually worked better than my other one when I tried to look at it.
Yeah, that's a hobo. You know those are numbered, right?
Yeah, I saw that it was on the. Is it numbered on the coin itself or on the?
What is that? 628 or 629?
629. Hobo 629. So those are numbered, meaning that's a 629th?
Yes.
Oh,
That
wow.
series. Yep.
That's really cool. Anyway, that's one of them, and then the other one I got was, and I don't know, I might like this one's a tough one. I love this one.
Yeah, that one there.
That one's I love that one. Let
Those
me try
are
to turn this
silver.
right.
You know that, right?
I did not. I don't
Those
know
are-
what year it was.
Those, like 1930 something. I don't know. You have to look.
1970. Oh no, you're right. 1934. That's right. 1934. I did not know that. I hadn't looked that far into it.
Yeah, he made those out of silver, I think.
Sorry, I can't figure out where my camera is on this thing.
That's all right. They get the gist of it. They see Scully. I can see him.
Yeah, skeleton and a hat. It's very cool. And then I've only got a few Morgans, so I was really excited about this. This right here was like that made my day.
Yeah, Morgan, baby. Everybody's got to have a dirty girl.
Oh yeah, I like it. I just love them. That and the peace dollars. I think they're probably my favorite so far of the things that I'm collecting so far. I mean, I've got a lot of little silver stuff and pores and little things that I'm collecting, but as far as coins go. Although, don't get me wrong, when I get into it more, I'm sure the calf bus will be my. The older it gets, the more I like it. But for now, if I could collect a few more Morgans, a few more peace dollars, I'd feel pretty good about it. I'd like to have a stack of those eventually. They don't have to be excellent condition. You know what I mean? I kind of like
No.
we were saying the other day.
The thing about
the
it
dirty
is,
ones, I like
right.
them.
Look, I like dirty girls
gives
too.
It character. Gives it
Look,
serious character.
I don't mind the dirty girls, man. I'm just saying.
But
Everybody needs some loving.
It must
even
be a
them,
fake.
Even them dirty Morgans. And I tell people, the thing about Morgans now is the price of them are going up because more collectors came in. So, you got to expect a price difference and a price change on the premiums, You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, it's not really the grade.
Nice.
And I tell people that. I say, look, when you're buying coins, don't buy it because it has a grade. Because the grade shouldn't be the important thing. What should be important is that you like the coin.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I buy coins, I buy them because I like them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy them just to buy them. I buy them because I like them.
Right.
And I think that when you get into collecting, it should be something that you like to look at, you know? And that's just the way that I feel about it.
This right here is a pour from.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a seashell.
That's cool.
It's from Australia. It's from a guy named 49's Fine Silver. And it's just under an ounce of 49's Fine. That's going to my sister because her whole wedding was all about seashells, and so I never can figure out what to get her for little gifts. And I thought, you know what, everybody's getting a little bit of something to do with silver in my family this year. So I'm into it enough that I'll go look for gifts for them, whereas normally I'll wait till the last minute. I've been planning little gifts all year long for them, so I'm excited about it. My son doesn't go prospecting with me at all, but when he saw the Star Wars silver stuff, like the Star Wars rounds and stuff, he was like, oh man, but I mean, if you ever get one of those, I mean, those are pretty cool. I mean, I would probably keep one of those. And next thing you know, I'm like, he's sending me pictures of the Millennium Falcon's really awesome. Then he's like, oh, hey, if you happen to blah, blah, blah. So now he's like, I know the second I give that to him, he's going to fall in love. And the next thing you know, we're going to have hopefully something we can collect together. That's my goal, hopefully, with that.
Hey, I got to do it. You ready? You know what I'm going to do, right?
What are you doing?
I got to do it, man. I had to do it, man.
Yeah.
I just had to. I just think it's so damn cool.
I'm glad you like it, man. When I made it and I sent it to you, I'm like, I hope he gets this and checks it out. I was trying to get you to do it on the last night's or the night before's auction. And no matter how many times I wrote it, it's like you weren't seeing it. I'm thinking, I don't know if he's like doing this on purpose or what.
Well, it only took us an hour to do it, right? I mean,
yeah.
I'm old, man. I don't catch it very quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think laziness might have a part in it, but
you think so?
I don't know. At least I'm admitting the truth.
Nice, Jack. It's funny, I wasn't seeing Jack there for a minute on the chat either. I wonder if it's like a refresh thing or something.
Now, what I am going to do believe it or not. I got some graded quarters that I'm going to sell on Sunday too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I picked up a couple from a guy.
I know this guy. You know what I'm saying?
I know this guy. I mean, I had to, I had to get it. It wasn't cheap, but I had to do it. I wish Mary was watching the stream so I could get another coffee. I'll tell you that.
Is that how that works? I wondered how all of a sudden magically you had coffee every time.
Well, see, there's this thing, Yeah, but I got some quarters that I'm gonna bring out too. I think that they're really cool to collect, especially the graded ones.
I was, the other day you had a deal out there, and man, it was killing me. And I don't know if I'm going to make it through Sunday without doing it, but you had this thing going on where you were doing four liberty, walking liberty, or standing liberties, or whatever it was. It's four of them, and then you were like, and then I'm going to add a fifth one, and then if you get all four with the blah blah blah, I'll throw a slick six in or something like. I forget how you were doing it, and I'm like. For 40, I didn't have it. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, when I get a chance, I'm like, I think I only own a few of those, like a few of those, maybe 2 or 3. And so I thought that would be a quick way to have 6 in a thing and actually start to a little tube going of them, And I thought some of those deals you've been offering, it's like, I feel like you're going, here, Jeremy, look at this one. and I'm going, I want to do it, but in my wallet, I'm tipping it upside down. Nothing's coming out.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been holding off on bringing something out of my safe that I was going to put up on the auction block because I know that your wife would probably castrate you.
She will.
You have to have it. All I'm going to tell you is that it's a commemorative Apollo coin.
Oh.
And it has all the paperwork and patch and everything with it.
Which one is it? Is that the one that has
I can't show it to you because I know what.
Is it the footprint? Is it the footprint or is it
it is the footprint.
Is it just by itself the footprint? Doesn't show the guy, it's just the footprint.
No, it shows
I have one that has the guy. No, what do I have?
I'll show you.
It's the guy and all you see is the skyline behind him and just a couple of footprints going to him. But it's signifying that he's the only one that's been there, But there's I think there's a series of 6 or something in there. They have a footprint one that's a single footprint, and they've got one of the moon landing guy or moonlander, the Eagle. And yeah, I love that one. That one is one that's. Oh. She was like, you want that other one? I got that from Jenny there the other day. Well, a while back. She's like, you're gonna have to sell something. So I sold to fill up the board. I sold two ASEs to get it. Okay. Yes, it's the footprint one. Oh my God.
The coin's in here too.
I freaking love that one. Oh my God. Is that an original patch? Or is that just a thing that they sold later?
This is all commemorative stuff, man. They only made so many of them.
I need a few Ike dollars putting together a couple of sets. Oh, I'll have to.
I got. See, it comes with the Eagle patch. See.
Oh my God.
And
oh my God.
See, it's still in the box.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. Oh, it's in a slab too. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's graded.
Is that antique? Is that antiqued or is that?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I've never seen an antique before. Apollo 11.
And it's a perfect grade MS-70.
Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. What the hell's that go for?
50th anniversary.
Yeah, I know. That's like I said. That's the one I've got, but I don't have.
I've been holding off because I'm afraid that your wife would.
She'd lose it. She'd flip if I even thought about it. But that doesn't mean I don't have something that might be worth trading or something.
Never know.
And that's what's that? I mean, I don't want to say. I can't say what's that go for. You'll have to message me later. And
I got 3 of them, and 2 of them
went to same ones.
Well, they were all sequential numbers.
Oh, yeah, okay, because those are numbered. That's right. See, the
So
one I have doesn't have
the
the
other two,
COA. It
the
doesn't
other
have any of
two,
that.
the other two went to Old Soul Poet because I don't know if you know this, but his wife worked for NASA. Did you know
Who
that?
did?
Old Soul Poet.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, his
didn't know
wife
that.
worked for NASA.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she worked
Yeah,
there
see,
for a long time. Yeah.
that's something that is always everything about the program, everything.
And
I
I just
can't
thought
get
that it
enough
would
of it.
be only right for me to do that,
Yeah,
because he's a great guy and she's a wonderful lady, and I just thought that
sure.
would be great.
So what are you saying? You're giving it to him? Are you kidding me right now? Is that what you just said? Did I miss
Did I
something?
give it to him?
I'm joking.
Well, he earned them.
Oh yeah, I know.
Trust me, more
That's.
over than
Are
you
you saying
ever.
that's that one, or are you saying the other two went?
No, the other two are gone. This is the only one I have left.
Okay. Yep.
And I was going to auction it off, and I said, if I put this up there, I know it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'd be
And then
interested
I'm
in
going
what
to
it
be
was
getting
worth.
hate mail from his wife.
Well, not necessarily, because at least I might just have to finagle. I couldn't do anything with money, but I'd have to figure out something that I could finagle in
There's always ways of
my
working it
stack.
out. There's
Yeah,
always ways of working it out.
I
Don't
make
think
these.
there ain't.
At $37,000 for a countdown video. It's really it shouldn't take long at all.
You're funny.
I'm joking. Hey,
Night,
Jack,
Jack.
have a great night,
brother.
man. Great
Take care.
seeing you. I have a footprint one that is curved. You know what, Big E? I've seen that one too, and that I'm not sure. It's funny because I've looked them up, and they have a set that has both, one that's curved, one that's not, and it's in a box. Then they sell the one that's curved, and it's got a premium to it, the curved one. And then the other one it's a premium. It's not quite the same as like the one I bought, for instance, wasn't as much as the curved one. I don't know if there's a size difference. I'm not sure. Like, I've never actually seen in my hand the curved one, so I'm not sure. But they are cool. It looks like a mirror, like a dome mirror almost. I love that one.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe we should test how much people love you.
Yeah, I don't need to test people.
Oh, I do. I'm a pastor.
Well, yes, but
I'm a different type of guy. You never know.
Yeah.
Christmas is around the corner.
Just
Maybe I can raise enough donations to make sure that you get this for Christmas.
That'd be awesome. I'll send you some cheese, some nice smoked cheese.
Some cheese. Oh, yeah, that's a great trade. Yeah, I get bound up for 5 days from eating your damn cheese.
You know what's sad is, like,
I love you, Pastor Bob.
I got that Apollo 11 coin. I have an Apollo 11 coin that I love it. I mean, I love it, love it, love it. And it sits in my little box locked, and I never see it unless I pull it out and look at it for a minute, and then it goes back in. I want to at some point build something so that I could, like something I could lean them in, so that I can have
I
don't know, however many like little ounces or whatever across the top.
What do you want to do?
I want to just like build something like almost like a display case, not a case, but like a
display
something,
shelf.
Yeah, so that they can all like tilt, so that I can look at the stuff that I want to look at. If I go on vacation or something, I can do something
Be a
with
good
them.
boy. Maybe you'll get one for Christmas.
Well, I'll try. I'm trying to be a good boy,
Be a good boy. Maybe you get one for Christmas.
Don't ask Megan. She won't.
Maybe I can talk to the other guy on the other shoulder. When it goes to Santa's workshop.
Right. I'm over here trying not to look up how much those coins are worth.
Oh, you don't want to.
Really? Is it that bad?
It'll make you poop.
I've seen some, but I've never seen the antiqued one, and I've never seen them slabbed. So the ones I was looking at were a price.
They're not that bad. They range about $75. They're not that really bad.
Well, that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
75. It's not that bad. But that one's an MS-70, by the way.
I was gonna say Apollo 11.
Yeah, look them up. They're not that
Yeah,
bad.
I want to see what it's the antique version. So it's, Apollo 11, the antique version. So it's Apollo 11 50th anniversary coin. But I want to do a
Yeah,
coin
don't look
and
stuff up now.
antique. There was a, what'd you say that was? That was a 70, right? MS 70.
Yeah, that's an MS-70. Yep.
Well, the box without the coin goes for $20. 50th anniversary. Here we go. Anniversary Robbins. Oh no, that's different. Right there. That's the one. 59,000 minted. That's it. Is that the 50th commemorative 1 ounce?
Yes.
That's the same one. Graded in perfect mint state, 70 condition. I'm almost
Yep,
afraid to click
that's
this
the
button.
one.
It says rare collectible in front of it, so I'm
It is.
nervous. Here it goes. Oh, it's not looking it up. It's probably doing that on purpose. Like, oh no, there it is. Yeah, it says it's worth. Well, of course, this is this one site, but it might be worth more than what you were thinking.
It may be.
It depends. Maybe it depends on where it's minted. Is that a P?
Huh?
Is that a P minted in Philadelphia?
Yes, it is.
Oh boy, yeah. So I won't. I mean, do you want me to show you? I can show you what it says.
Well, why don't you tell them?
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to say that's what I'm looking at there. Now, I'm sure if you look around, but that's with the MS-70.
That's what it is. MS-70 NGC. Yeah.
That's the one, right? In the
Yeah,
first
that's the one.
release one?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is a beautiful coin. That's a beautiful. I don't think you should bring it out tomorrow. I think you should.
I don't think you should.
I'm not gonna tell anybody about your auction. If so, I'm gonna be like,
oh, oh, stop twisting my arm, Jeremy. Help!
70 usually good.
Help!
Unless it's a Sacagawea.
No.
I don't know if I'm missing what. Oops. I think I'm only getting one side of the conversation from the A and W there, because I'm seeing his, but I'm not seeing everybody else's. So I don't know if he's. I think
No,
I'm
he
behind.
just types real fast.
Okay. Best thing I found out is if you use graysheets.cam,
.com.
that's what the coin guys use. Oh, is he talking about to put it on to
No,
show
to
it?
check out what the price of stuff is.
Oh, the gray sheet.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
Coin dealers use gray. I use gray sheet too, but some things the gray sheet doesn't matter. That doesn't make
You know what?
difference. There's certain things that gray
Yep.
sheet does not matter a damn.
Well, and for me,
When we get into rarity, when you get under, here's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Okay. When you get under 1 million of something, right? Then the price starts trickling up.
Yeah.
Then when you get under 500,000, it starts trickling up more.
Sure.
Then it goes 400,000, 300,000, 200,000. When you get down into, 200,000 and below, now you're talking premium prices on stuff. Sky's the limit.
Right.
Here's how this works. Okay. Supply and demand.
Yeah.
And rarity. Right.
Here's
Supply,
how I look at it, though.
Rarity,
that's if you're saving it for value. For me, it's not something like that's not about the value. About me. It's about me looking at it because I like it.
See, when I
those
bought
ones, I'm keeping.
When I bought them, I didn't buy it because of its value. I could give a rat's ass less.
Yeah.
I buy things because I like them. If I like them, then I buy them. If I don't like them, then, I don't buy them. Money is not the question of the object. See, here's the thing. When dealers do it, they're doing it to make lots of money, right? When I buy something and I bring it to my channel, which I don't do this all the time, I don't do auctions all the time. I try to buy at a reasonable price, right? And make a few bucks so that I can help my charities.
Right.
So it's different what I'm doing than what the coin dealers are doing.
Right.
We're not the same. I
Mhm.
don't do the same because you got to remember, I have the same people watch me on go-karts. I have them watch me build boxes. I have them watch
Right.
me do tools. So I'm not in the
That's
same
how I found you.
category as them. Doesn't mean I don't know as much. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean that I don't learn as much. Doesn't mean that I don't read as much. Doesn't mean that I don't have 45 years of collecting. It just means I don't run just a coin show. Okay. That's not me. I like to do many crazy things, you know? And so it kind of separates me. I'm not attached to it. You know, I have a Morgan collection and I have a Silver Eagle collection. And really,
Mhm.
that's all I really care about. All of the other stuff, really, you know, I don't mean to be mean. It isn't that I don't like other coins, but that's what I like.
Yeah. See,
So
I'm
I
still
know
on the
more about
commemoratives.
it. You know what I'm saying? You know more about it. Like my brother,
Mhm.
right? My brother makes the coils, right? For those pipes that you're puffing on, right?
Yep. For the vapes. Yep.
Well, I can't remember what his name is, King Coiler or something, right? So he makes those. He knows how to make good ones. He's into that, right? And
Yep.
he knows about the different puffers and the big
Yeah.
smokers and the big
So
clouds
he's
and all
doing
that.
mods. He's
Yeah,
doing
he knows
mods.
how to mod, right? And
Yeah.
he's really good at it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I use it more
No?
for like I don't care about the smoke so much. I mean, it's more just to kind of, it's my nicotine. That's where I get my small amount of nicotine. It's not about the clouds for me. This one was a waterproof case. So when I was prospecting, if I dropped it, it didn't like break the first time I dropped it,
I watched my brother drop his out in the driveway one day.
Mhm.
I thought he was going to cry. He said,
Just smashed his glass.
nah,
Yeah.
It's got some kind of protective thing on it, you know?
Yeah, where's mine?
Yeah, proper condoms, I guess.
I got the rubber thing on there because I broke the first two glasses on there.
Oh.
And if you're, it's no big deal if I'm here in Keene, but if I'm up camping or something.
Hey, you want a sneak peek at what I'm working on?
Yeah.
I'm going
He
to
knows
sell
about
it.
he knows
I don't
about
know.
terps and trichomes.
I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to sell it, but I have been working on it. I'm not going to open it up. I'm just going to show you the cover.
Okay.
Okay.
If I don't smoke weed, oh man, I'm such a big. Yeah, I hear you.
You ready?
I'm ready. You should click yourself on the big screen. Lincoln sent 1909 to 1940. Is that a penny book? Like to put them in, or is that like a lookup book? Yeah.
No, that's to put the pennies in.
Oh, that's cool. Yep. And what was the year two? 1909 to what? 1940?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Now, do they make another set that starts at 1940 and then it goes up?
Got that set down there.
Or is that a reason? Is there a reason they stopped it at 1940?
That book goes from 1909 to 1940, and then from 1941 to I can't remember what it is.
Yep. Just in a
60
separate
something,
book.
I think it is.
Yep.
I can't remember, 69 maybe or something. I can't remember.
Yep. That's really cool. That's something that I think is probably the best way for me to start organizing some of my loose stuff.
That book, people like to start it, but they don't always know how to find them, or they don't have the coins, and so what I'm doing is,
well, you gave me a ton of Wheaties. Those Wheaties that you guys gave me, you and Old Soul and those guys, I've spent Wheaties throughout my life, but literally in this big thing of change that I've been going through, found 4 Wheaties. Maybe it was 7 Wheaties or something out of, I don't know, at least 2 gallons of coins. And when I got your box in, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? And then I'm looking at all the years and I'm realizing they're like consecutive years, other than a few that were doubled and maybe one that was missing. And I'm like, if I don't have to get rid, if I don't have to get rid of it, I might put that in a book. You know what I mean? That would be the start of a whole page.
Here's the thing: there's certain coins in here that are hard to get.
Right.
And I just started filling it. So there's the 1909s up here. These are the 1909s.
Yep.
And so I started on the book, and I'm filling it as I go through my pennies, because I have a lot of pennies. I mean, I really have to. I have to start looking in my inventory to try to figure it out. But some people had privately messaged me and asked me if, I could fill, somewhat of a book up to get them, to maybe get started and
Yep.
put that up on the channel, and auction it. Now, it's not going to be cheap
Right.
to get, I mean, people know 1909,
Now, is that prior to
VDB,
Indian penny?
1909S, and then you got the 1909S VDB, but they're not the most expensive pennies.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Right.
1922 no D will make you hurt. You think that the 1909S VDB is hurting you? When you go after that 22 no D, and what the new no D comes from is where it just, the die was so wore out, it didn't imprint a D.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's
So that's more of an issue with it. Not it wasn't a Philadelphia. It was just
right. It was minted in Denver. It just didn't come out Denver.
I remember my
There's
father
a lot
saying,
of pennies that are really expensive.
Well, I remember my dad. He had a penny book, and I thought to myself, "What's the big deal? Like it was a penny book. It had pennies in it." And he and I remember when I was young as a kid, he was like, "Don't you can look at it, but don't play with it," because he's like this one here that's missing. He goes, "It's got a $1,000 penny."
Let me just answer that, Biggie. I got 7 1909 VDBs. I had the S, and a guy twisted my arm for it over and over and over for about 5 years. He wouldn't leave me alone. And so I told him what I wanted. And it wasn't money, it was a trade thing. Because I knew that he had something that I wanted. And it was a top pop Morgan. And pretty much they offset each other in cost. And I told him that I wanted a 1895 Morgan silver dollar. And so we traded because he's not a Morgan lover and I wasn't that fond of the SVDB. But that penny today is worth about $4,800.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
And
that's nothing. I've seen those pennies go way higher.
I've never collected pennies ever.
Oh,
and it's not.
You never heard that old saying, a pretty penny? Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, well, yeah, but I can't imagine like going through.
No, I got VDB.
Thousands of pennies, but I think if I had a book, and I was missing a certain one or a certain group, you're certainly more apt to hear it on an auction. Oh, wait a minute. That was a year I needed. You know what I mean? And then I feel like if you look at, for me, it's like a look at touch. If I can do that, then I tend to remember things. But if I can collect all I want. But I think the organization of that is what I think I'm liking the idea of that. I think that might get me into some of the smaller.
Too, by the way. I have a lot of pennies.
Mm-hmm.
I have, 55 double D's and 58s. And, I have so much stuff. But the problem is that when you have a lot of pennies and stuff and you try to organize them, sometimes you forget where you put them and stuffed them and hit them. And
I got everything you've ever given me in one box. It's not in my safe yet because I want to keep everything that you gave separate.
Well, the thing is I've been collecting stuff for all these years, and it's like, I'd like to have my Morgan collection that I had years ago.
Oh, yeah, you were saying about that. I can't even imagine.
Bro, today, way over $100,000 that would be. Way over. And it's like...
Can't even imagine.
But I owned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to see it, and I know what it's like. And back then, it was a lot easier for me to obtain those coins.
Oops. Yep.
And I was making good money at the time, and it wasn't a big deal. But then the storm came. And when the storm came, I had to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it happens. And so now I've been recollecting for 15 years, and I'm getting there, but I'm still, a few coins short. So
sure,
I'll get there one day, And that's why it was so important for me this time with these Morgans to make sure that I got them all.
Right.
That I got all 6 of the coins. I didn't want to play around. So I do have all 6 of the coins.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the one coin that I was missing, Joe gave me for my collection, so I have it. You know,
Yeah,
so I have all 6 coins.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm the type of guy. I'm not. I have a couple of extras that I will have, but I pretty much picked them up in case somebody didn't have them for their collection. That they could pick them up and buy them, but I'm not
Right.
giving them away. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't afford to do that.
No.
But the collection that I got is my collection. It stays in the box. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not, and God only knows what I'm going to do with the collection. I think that maybe one day when I get old and I know that, I've had enough love for the collection that I'll probably put it in a secure box, really, really secure box. And maybe, I'll, I don't think that Rhode Island has a Morgan collection in the, what do you call it?
Museum or something?
Huh?
The museum or something?
Yeah, in the historical museum. So, maybe I could lend it from the family to the museum. And then unless they shut down the museum,
I would hope. I'm hoping
either at a
someday.
children's hospital, because I know Children's Hospital doesn't have anything like that on their walls. And that would be good to do too, so the kids
that would be very cool. Because there's a lot of times, more than anybody, that there's a lot of time you spend at a place where if you can walk away and look at something else for a few minutes and then put yourself back, and I'm sure that something like that would be really neat. I know, like for me, I go into the hospital and I'm not big into hospitals. But when I go in the hospital,
neither, bro. I hate hospitals.
Dude, I'm really bad. The only thing that keeps me like normal is when I'm walking down the hall, either artwork or like in our hospital in Keene, they have like all these old things from the original hospital that they put behind a case. That's what I got to do. I got to go there and I got to look at the case and look at all the old antique stuff and look when I was born and stuff like that. The next thing you know, I'm not all that bad about being there for at least a few minutes.
I just don't, look. I think that sometimes you go to the hospital and you can be perfectly fine. You walk out and you got something, So unless there's a real necessity for me to be at a hospital and I prepare myself and get my body prepared before I go, then I don't like going to the hospital.
Right.
So because it's cleaner outside than it is in that hospital, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, you're right.
So I like to just kind of stay away as much as possible.
I like Rorschach test. I start.
But I am working on that book, and I'm trying to get as many pennies in the book to raise, some money for this charity too. And I just wanted to do something a little different to do it,
Yeah. Honestly, when I first met you, it was honestly, I think it was the go-karts. The go-karts was the first thing that got me, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. As a kid, I always wanted a go-kart. It was not something we could afford, and I didn't have like a dad there that knew what he was doing to like help build one. If I did, I would have done it my whole life. So I had to I learned those things. Well, as I started getting older, and then my son was older, he had dirt bikes. I always, he learned them. But
you're not confusing me, by the way, Billy. Go ahead.
I forgot I was talking about. What the hell was I just saying?
Shit, that's what happens when you get old. See?
Yeah, that's no
you
joke.
Got that CRS moment, right?
That's
they call it the CRS moment.
I don't even remember. Oh, go-karts. So it started with go-karts.
Started about go-karts.
Yeah, and then the coins came way after. I had already been watching some of the other ones, and then you had done something on a motor, and I think you had turned around and showed something, and the next thing you know, it was a guitar.
All right, Billy, we'll see you. Good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good one, Billy.
Go ahead, brother. We're on the go-karts, though.
Yeah, so it went from go-karts to then it was like all your different things that you were doing. But then it hit coins. The coins came after I started watching other people's coin stuff, and then happened to realize on a chance I happened to watch one of your videos. that it wasn't about go-karts. It was an auction, and I was like, whoa. And what I liked about yours is it was mellow. It was cool. It was slow. It was, when I say that, it was fun, but it was informational, and it wasn't like some of these other guys that I started with. They were just fast. It was fast, 70, 80 people. When you're dealing with almost 100 people, first of all, the guy up here can't talk to anybody on the chat. They'll never see all the chats going by way too fast. And then at that point, you're dealing with so many bids and so many people talking and asking questions. I didn't have a grasp on how hard that was until I did my first live at 15 people, and I could barely keep up. And I literally talked to that person the next day and was like, I have a whole new appreciation for what you guys do. And then, but I enjoy the smaller people that take their time doing stuff, especially like as you teach as you go. I enjoy that. I think like Skippy, people like that enjoy that. I think it's informational, and it's, I don't know, and you feel good about what you're getting. And like you said, it's, when we were talking about that, Apollo 11 coin type thing, not even that one in particular. It's what it's worth to the person. It's not what it says in a book necessarily. I probably overpaid for the one. I didn't actually overpay. I'm looking at the price. I didn't overpay for the one I have, but it didn't come with the COA and stuff. So probably, I guess I did. But it to me, when I look at it, I wouldn't sell it for that. You couldn't pay me to sell it for that. I would never sell it for that. So for me, that means it's worth something to me. It's worth what I paid, and I don't feel bad at all about it.
I'm going to tell you guys something.
I didn't even like ASEs. I was like, yeah, I'll sell these two to you for blah, 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 just so I could buy that coin. I haven't loved them yet. I'm
going to tell you guys something. So, I had my birthday auction and made, a couple $100. So I had $219 or whatever to spend. Well, a brother of mine bought me that beautiful. I mean, I have a complete 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch Freud bit set, router bit set, right? And they're expensive. Okay. Anybody knows what Freud bit sets are, they know they're very expensive, right? And I said, man, I'd really like to have a top-notch router. So, I only got so much money, and the router alone is $200. Now I said, well, I ain't gonna be able to get that. And I'm figuring when I went to Home Depot, I'm probably gonna get stuck buying that Ryobi, right? Because it was on sale for $50.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. They were sold out. They had none. And it's okay, but it's not the best. The best is a DeWalt, right?
Yeah, I love
DeWalt makes the best.
I love DeWalt.
I'm standing there and I'm looking up on the board, at all the deals, and it said if you buy these two batteries, a 6 amp and a 4, I think it's a 6 amp and 4 amp and a charger for $200, you can get to pick a free tool, right? So I said, oh, I wonder what kind of deal that is. I looked down there and I seen the router that I wanted for free. I said, wait a minute, how does that make sense? That's like $400 worth of stuff, I'm like, really? But here's the problem. They didn't have no batteries out there, so I couldn't get the deal. So I asked the girl, Jen, down there, I says, what's the deal? She says, oh, I'll get it for you. So she had a guy go up and get the stuff and pull one down for me, and I got the router. So I'm stoked, right? Don't you know that somebody says to me, oh, it must be nice to have a nice new router, right? To me. I mean, it was my birthday, right? And they said it in an asinine way. And by the way, you're muted. And they said it in an asinine way, right?
Yeah.
With malice. And I'm like, dude, I don't buy expensive stuff. I wait until it's on sale. I'm not that, I'm just not that type of guy. I have things, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to something like that, that's on another level, right?
Right.
But I didn't bust his beans when he went out and bought a $79,000 brand new Cadillac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cash. Hello. Bought it. Not financed. So I wasn't very happy about it. I was a little pissed. You know?
Yeah.
$200 tool. You know, I'm stoked about it. What are you trying to do? Steal my joy? You know?
Some of the best
But,
tools
you
I
know,
ever got
I
were
mean,
the
there's
DeWalt.
people like that really piss you off, right?
Mhm.
They always got to
Mhm.
be jealous. They always got to be an asshat over a $200 tool
Yeah.
that he could have bought a buku of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
He
like,
was-
I buy the stuff to make things, to do things, you know, and you know, there's a lot of times that I give things away. You know, I don't always just sell things, you know.
Right, Biggie.
And it's
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
you know, it just pisses you
What do
off.
they call that? There's a word for that.
What's that?
It's actually a sin. What do they call that? It's not necessarily, it might be jealousy, but isn't there some, it's a different word, and it encompasses jealousy and something else. It's like wanting, gosh, what the heck is the name of that? I know you know it, but I'm just explaining it wrong. But it's
All right, Ryan, take care, brother. Love you, man. We'll catch
have
you
a good
later.
one, Ryan.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon.
I don't know if I can't tell from here if you even have people on here, or if it's just us. I don't see anything except for the chat on the right.
What's that? I should have bought $200 worth of gas for his new car. Yeah, probably. You're right. Asshole. Sorry, I had to say it. I keep telling you, you got to shut your mouth over there.
When you said that earlier,
I know. I've
started
been
laughing.
telling him, but he doesn't listen to me.
you might
Tell you,
be
these
spending
two
too much
guys,
time in
man,
the
I don't
basement.
know how to control them. I'm serious. They got some issues. Just sometimes they have problems getting along. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
Envy, yes.
between that and thank you, that's what it was. Thank you, Biggie. That's the exact one. Envy. That's right. Anyway,
To be envious of another. Yes.
yeah. I mean, you know, I never understood that, because as a kid, we didn't have anything. Now, I mean, we were lucky to have a roof over our head, and it was a good life, pretty much. You know, I don't have any major complaints other than, you know, I guess I always felt bad because I did want what other people had. All my friends had four-wheelers, all my friends had go-karts, all my friends had this, and I never had any of that. Now, I was very lucky, and now I realize blessed at the time to be able to go use some of those things. But I don't know. I guess I always felt bad because I was brought up, you know, that was a bad thing to feel. But I always did. I was bad like that. It wasn't like I was jealous, though. I wasn't like, I guess I was a little jealous, but it's not like I wished bad things on them or anything. I just was like, man, I wish I had those things, you know? It was things, though. It was never like I wanted their life or wanted their anything. It was just the things. I just thought, how cool would it be to be able to do that?
But you know what the difference between those people and us is? I'm going to tell you. It's that we appreciate the things that we have.
Right.
Differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When people are handed something, and I'm not now. Let me clarify what I mean by this. So you and I and Biggie and guys like us who have worked and earned things and like to give things and help people out and do good things, right? We do it because we understand, right? And although we do those things, we also understand that we have to survive and we have to, you know, sell things, work hard, you know, all of those things to make things come together, right? We learn and we earn. We earn and we learn. But we're earning not just to get something, but along the way we earn respect for how we acquire things, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody gives us something, we appreciate it. And it's not something that we run out and just resell and be happy and then block them and move on with life. It's something that we keep, we enjoy, we cherish that because somebody cared enough to give it to us, right?
Yeah.
So there's a sign of appreciation there that is embedded for life. Sure. And hopefully other people learn from that. But we can't always do that, but it's nice to do that, and it's nice to be appreciated. But when people are born with everything given to them,
That's
and
I think more.
they keep giving them that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Here's what happens, and I've seen this many times as a pastor. When life strikes them in the face,
Mm-hmm.
and the handouts don't come anymore, it's devastating to them because
Right.
now they don't know how to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they don't understand how the real world works. And then they have to re-educate themselves.
Right.
And generally that's at an adult stage. I knew a guy, and mommy and daddy took care of him until he was 42 years old. I'm talking everything. Bought him a house, paid his bills, had cars. He just had everything. I'm not bullshitting you.
Yeah. No, I see it happen a lot.
Now, unfortunately, they got old, and one of them passed away, and then the other one was kind of lost without the other parent. So, and the money wasn't there.
That's true, Big E. Big time. Sorry.
So he had to go out and get a job. Well, at 42 years old, when dad and mom were always around. Now, it wasn't that mom couldn't give him some money, but, it was just a weird situation.
Sure.
And she told him, she says, well, I think you're going to have to go get a job. And it was devastating to him because he's like, you mean I got to go work? Well, yeah. What am I going to do?
Right.
Because his whole life, all he got to do was go where he wanted to go and do whatever he wanted to do because he was an only child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
It's like, he calls me up. Hey, he calls me up. You're not going to. He goes, Reverend Bob. I go, who the hell is this, right? Because they called me up. I don't know what time it was when he called me up. I'm like, who the hell is this? I said, what's up, man? What are you calling me at this hour for? I got problems. I'm like, how do you have problems, man? Because, I didn't know what was going on. Because I hadn't talked to him in a long time, We're talking a couple of years. He goes, I got a job. I go, well, how is that a problem? He says, well, I don't know how to do anything.
Well, that's no joke.
I go, well, what the hell does that mean? You don't know how to do anything. I said, you're talking to me. I said, you know how to do something. He goes, no, I don't know what kind of job to do. I don't, I'm just lost. I said, how is that possible? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, wow. Life's hitting you in the face, huh? You couldn't think for yourself. You allowed other people to think for you your whole life, to baby you and do everything for you. And now life is smashing you in the face.
It happens.
Now, I'm a hardcore guy, right? Everybody that knows me knows that, I don't sling no shit. I just tell it the way it is, right? So I said, well, what do you want to do? He says, that's the problem. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
He says, I got about 6 months to figure this out. I said, we'll figure it out. So I got with a buddy of mine, and I told him the situation. He looked at me like I was crazy because he never heard of anybody not knowing anything at 42 years old.
Right.
He said, are you out of your friggin' mind, Bob? I said, no, I'm being serious about this guy, and I need you to, if you would, take him under your wing and show him what you do. And what he did was he refabbed houses. So he just went in and refabbed houses. Well, now you got to have carpentry skills and all those other things.
I was going to say,
right?
It's not
but
just, if you can do that, that's good.
I figured if he could get with him, he could learn multiple different things from this guy, right?
Sure.
From electrical to plumbing to, window installation to decking to, whatever. Painting. He'll learn all of those things from this guy. So it's multiple different things.
Right.
And he says, okay, I'll take him on. He says, but I can only afford to pay him like $12 an hour. I said, dude, he doesn't understand money. So to him, that would probably be absolutely fine because he's making something. I said, the biggest thing is that you can teach him, a trade or multiple trades. And then he can figure out which one of those things that he really likes. Well, today he's a general contractor. He went to college and got his construction technology degree. I mean, he's done really well for himself. But he had to train himself at 42 years old.
Dude, I'm doing it at 48.
You know,
just not doing it with construction, but
it's like, but he had no trades.
I'm a late bloomer too.
He never worked in a carpentry shop.
Yeah, I did everything. Just I was a jack of all trades, master at none.
But he had nothing.
Yeah.
And he learned something, and he's good at it. And that's I think awesome. That here's the thing though. All those
Is he going to stick with it?
Huh?
Does he like it? Does he like it?
Well, he's been in it. Let's see how many years now. This has been. I'll tell you in a minute, because it's been a while.
Well, that's all that mattered. Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly.
2003, 2004, I think that he started it. So, we're talking, almost 20 years now, right?
Wow.
Yeah, almost 20 years. So, he's been doing it a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in relative terms, but back then, he knew nothing.
Right.
So, but now, he realizes it, more and more every day, because now he has a family and, all of those other things came afterwards.
Yeah.
He really didn't know how to appreciate all those things. And, his wife helps him and, they do really well for themselves. But he understands the dollar and what it's worth. He understands helping. He understands, you don't just let somebody pass by. If they come up to you and say, look, I need a job. I need some work. I'll work for you.
Yeah.
And they really put in the effort,
mm-hmm.
then it's worth taking the risk to help them.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just an odd situation that worked out, but some people don't get it. They don't.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, 42 years old. I'm thinking to myself.
I've been working since before it was on paper, I bet I was 14 years old. I was making money. I might have been dishwashing.
Oh, dude, I've been making money since I was 10. I'm working for my uncle, shoveling. Hey, look, I've been working for my uncle since I was 10 years old on the farm, right? Shoveling turkey poop and chicken poop, pig poop, cow poop.
Poop everywhere.
Weeding the garden, chucking hay, cutting wood, washing parts in the gunk tank. I've been working since I was 10.
Sure.
So, no freebies.
No, I get you.
And now that I'm getting older, my body feels it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I tell the young guys, I say, look, don't beat your body to death. You got to take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah, too late.
Because when you get my freaking age, it's going to be
out of my body. Dude, we're too late for that. I mean, it already happened. I don't know. You just discovering that now? What are you looking at?
I'm trying to read what was in the comment because
Oh.
Although I got mad at my parents because they stole me from my real dad,
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Yeah, don't we only wish?
Yeah, that would be right.
Are you mad because you're not able to just walk into the supermarket and get any food that you want, or what?
I'm dying to get out of my on land. I'm telling you, just living in an apartment crap.
Oh,
I can't stand having all the store and stuff like that. To me, I want some animals. I want that wood to pay for itself. I want it to do something for me. It's out there. Shoveling snow and cut grass for people starting at 10. Yeah, you started at 10. Only charged those who could afford to pay. That's pretty awesome.
And you know how old I was when I started my first banking account? 12.
See, my whole family was like that. I remember my Pip Bear he was like
dogs cost too much.
he was like the Lions group there, the Lions Club.
Yeah.
He was like the I feel like president or something, or I don't know what he up north in New Hampshire, and I remember I remember that being like trying to think of where I was going with that.
Yeah, they do a foundation. They have the I Foundation Lions.
I don't know a whole lot about it other than I know that they're there for people occasionally because I've in one of my younger days I remember them coming.
Masons, they're all fraternities.
Right. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I brought it up. There was a reason why I was talking about it, but I don't remember why. To be honest, I think after 2:30, my brain shuts right off.
Hey, you got CRS. I'm telling you, I had the disease too.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It happens.
That's right. It's all right, bro. What time is it? Holy
it's
shit! It's almost 3 a.m. What the hell's wrong with you for keeping me up this early?
I know. We were going to test it for a minute. It's 2 hours and 32 minutes later.
We were going to test it, and 5 hours later, we're still gabbing. Unbelievable.
That's funny.
There's stroking wrong with us, man.
Yep, I know.
Probably should cut it off, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed.
I
love you guys.
I'm waiting for a pillow.
I'm going to be working my ass off tomorrow to get the things ready. I got some of the cases ready for sale. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do that, because I know that some people won't be able to pay that kind of money for something right off the bat. So, maybe I'll work out something where they can pay me so much every month if they really want to, buy something like that. Because I get it, not everybody can afford it, but maybe I can work something out so that people can afford to buy some of those things,
Yeah, you have some really nice stuff, that's for sure.
I worked hard on them, and I want everybody to be able to have the opportunity to get something if they want it, and not think that they, I just sometimes I feel bad, but I work hard. I can't give them away. I mean, it's taken me months to put this stuff together. CTS support group. CRS, yeah, no kidding. We all need that. I go out and you know what gets me? People laugh about it. I'm up and down the stairs in all my streams, right?
Oh yeah, you are.
And
you got to wear one of those.
But here's the weird thing: I can go out in my shop, right? And I know where I'm at, and I'm focused, right?
Yeah.
And everything just comes together. But the minute that I open that door to come in the house, it's like I get a brain fart.
Yeah, well, that's the problem is
I'm up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. I'll come down the stairs, grab something else, forget what the hell I came down the stairs for. And I mean just like forget it, right? Get back upstairs, sit back, put my hands behind my thing, start watching the TV, and all of a sudden, ding, the light goes on. I'm back up, go back down the freaking stairs, and then I get sidetracked again. I do that all the time.
You've seen me do it about 6 times tonight. It just I don't know how I never used to be that way. I'm awful.
It's not that I'm stupid. It's not that I'm dumb. It's not that I'm not intelligent.
It's a sidetrack.
I just get sidetracked.
The thing.
I just get sidetracked sometimes, and it's not by other people. It's by myself. Right?
Your brain literally goes
right. And I'm telling you, there's problems with these guys on my shoulders. Right? This guy's saying one thing. This guy's saying something else. They're always having an argument. Right? Yeah. It's like cack in my ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trust me. I hear that I feel it all the time. If you notice, so I'm always leaning one way.
Oh yeah, me too. You notice that?
Oh man,
we should start a leaners club.
I know we should.
CRS
Nothing wrong with
/ Leaners Club.
/ leaners.
What the hell does that mean? Can't remember shit. We're always leaning one way or another.
You know, it's
Oh, you know I'm going to get my beans busted for speaking like this, right? That's all right. Because my bed's right in back of me. I'm going to pray about it.
I do it all the time, Biggie. Same thing. I mean, I literally will leave the living room with a plan for whatever it is I was about to do. And I'll walk into the kitchen, and literally it's like gone. No clue why I'm there. I'm looking around going, okay, and I literally go back to the living room and stare at the kitchen like there's a reason why I walked out there. And about a half hour later, I'll figure it out.
Let me tell you something. I know that Big E's got CRS. You know, I know that. He tells me on the stream on Saturday, last Saturday, by the way, my birthday last Saturday.
Oh.
I remembered this.
I was there.
Right? I'm going to call you tomorrow. But because I know he's got CRS, he doesn't talk to me till today. And by the way, today is Friday. Okay? That's an extended time period of giving the guy a call when you say, I'm going to call tomorrow. But I get it. You're busy, got lots of stuff on your mind, and you got CRS. So I'll always forgive you. So don't think I'll hold it over your head. So just don't tell me you're going to call me tomorrow. Just say, I'm going to call you sometime. And that way I don't have to worry about it.
A lot's happened in 7 days before.
Look, that's what I do. I say, hey, I'll be giving you a call sometime soon. Because sometime soon doesn't necessarily mean an hour or a day or a week or a month. Could be 5 years down the road. I'll be giving you a call. It all depends on when I remember it. You know, some days are better than others with me.
I hear you.
I'm not trying to give you the get out of jail free card, but I am.
If I'm outside,
we got to stick together, us guys with CRS. We really do. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Horse's ass. It's funny.
Oh man, you were on it big time tonight, Big E. Just so you know, I couldn't see a lot of the chat other than, but I saw that every single. I mean, you were fast. A few people, all of them were good, but the Big E was just like bam, 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 friggin' fast action sniper. It was awesome.
Hey guys, I love you, man, but I gotta get the hell off of this.
Yeah, I hear you.
I need a snack. I needed a snack like 3 hours ago, right? But
Megan made a cake, and I don't even know where it is. I've been to the kitchen twice to find it. That's why I was in here.
Dude, you go get a cake, and I'm gonna go get I think I'm gonna go get a cupcake. Matter of fact.
There you go. I'm hoping she made me a cupcake.
And get something to drink, because right now, if I went to spit, my tongue would come out. I'm just telling you.
Absolutely. I hear that. It's like powder.
You learn from the best, Tiny.
Oh, man.
That's funny, too. I'm not even going to go there. All right, guys. Well, been great, man. At least we know the chat thing works. We got it all squared away. So,
awesome.
I'll have to get my stand from downstairs or whatever so that I can focus in on the coins.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could hook up this microscope to work right.
It won't work right through there?
I don't know how to do that through this.
Yeah, no, you can do that. You just have to, if you go to where it says cam mic, and you click on that and you go to your settings, it's going to say under cam, it's going to ask you which cam you want to use. And it should give you a list of all the cams that you have plugged in.
Oh, really?
So, yep. So if you plug it in your USB or whatever, it should recognize it and give you that as an option. And if you click to that,
sweet Jesus, look at that.
Boom. Boom.
Boom, shakalaka, baby.
That's pretty awesome.
Sweet Jesus, we're in a big time now. Oh,
yeah,
my
see,
Lord.
that's going to work perfect.
I'm good. Oh, where's the damn light? There we go. Oh, look at this.
And we wouldn't have figured it out unless we stayed up till 2:45 a.m.
Wow.
That's what the cool thing is.
Look at that.
Everything happens for a reason.
Sweet Jesus in heaven. Look at them sweet eagle wings.
Yeah, I gotta definitely get something that I can look at coins with.
Oh man, that's crazy, huh? Look at that.
That is.
Huh?
Still has a ton of feather.
Oh, huh?
Still has a ton of feather.
Oh, I can bring it right in too. Look at this.
Old dog learns a new trick. Yeah, he had a few upgrades tonight. It was just we just kind of discovered a few things. It was kind of cool.
That kind of looks like a bird's peep in that picture. I'm gonna bring this right in. Look at this. Oh my God! Look at that. Huh?
Now, is that? Do you have to focus that, or does that focus on its own?
Look at that. No, I focus it.
Okay, I was wondering how that worked.
Oh, we're in the money now.
Yeah, man.
Look at that die crack.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, sweet heaven above. This is gonna be good.
Yep. See how easy that is? You don't even need your phone now. You're good. You're gonna be warm all winter, man.
Oh my God, I got edumacated.
Yep. It is really simple, isn't it? It's all simple stuff. It's all right in front of you. If you were running OBS, you'd have to do each one of those separately on your computer and be in charge of it.
I thought this was a $75 coin. Now it just became $100.
Don't look at the Apollo 11 one. For Christ's sake, don't look at the Apollo 11 one.
Maybe we should do that one, huh?
No, don't look at that one up close.
Well, it's an MS-70, so I would.
Yeah, I just don't want. If I see it any closer, it's
Well, I don't want you to go into bed with a wood because
No, it wouldn't be that I'd be worried about. It'd be the knocking on your door at some point at about probably 6 a.m. because Megan said you're done. No, just joke.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, we're in it to win it now.
Mm-hmm. And there's ways of doing it. You might be able to run both. I'm not sure. You'd have to look a little more into that.
I don't care. I take my face off to show the coin,
Yeah, no, it makes it better. And if
I just want to listen to you anyway, they won't even hear me.
Oh God, when you're full screen, that'll really pop. Then you're going to have that whole area around you. Right now, you've squished your area really small. Remember that other setting you had it and it made the picture? That gives you the full widescreen. You know what I mean?
Are you talking this one here?
Well, if you switch, you can just pull you over to the big screen. There you go. You know what I mean? And then in all actuality, you could have 2 other people on too if you wanted without even making.
I can have 10 people.
You can have 10. That's right. You said that. That's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no one really cares about being big.
I'm a paying customer.
I'm on the free plan, but even still, I can't even imagine filling it. I've only had like 3 or 4 people on it once, and that was like, holy smokes, trying to talk was crazy.
Hey, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Just knowing that I can do that and have somebody else talking while I'm talking or handling the chat, and then I can be, this is going to work out. Sweet Jesus, sweet technology.
Well, and I can do it too. So like I can go in and let's say I'm doing the chat. I can actually go in and just stop my cam like this.
Yeah.
And then you guys can still hear me, but it's not like they have to see me at all. And I can be little in the corner somewhere. And then, but if they need me, I can talk to them. But it's, that the cool thing about this is like during your auction, I was screaming. Megan was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, because I'm going, "What's the starting bid?" And so now I can be like, blah, blah, blah. Because then I can type it out faster and get it out for you, I'm over there like bating breath. Like waiting for the starting bid, and then you say it real fast, and I'm like trying to one finger punch the things to do it. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I'm
going to tell you guys, the hardest thing for me sometimes is not getting too involved in a coin.
Right? Yeah. Right. Well,
because I can get really involved in it. Nobody really sees me do that because I try to control myself, but I can get really involved. Yeah. And then the coin takes an hour and a half to sell. So I try not to do too much. But I think going and being able to do this microscope now, that's going to be great. because now they can see it, right? And this one here goes. I think this is 100x. So this baby gets down and dirty.
Wow. Wow.
So this is a serious microscope over here.
That's
so,
awesome.
We can have a little fun.
Cool.
That way people can't say they didn't see. And they don't grade at this level, right? So they don't grade coins at this level. But at least sometimes you can see the things that are varieties, VAMs, that I wouldn't think that you could see before.
Years, special points on it. I mean, if someone's looking for a shield, but they just want to make sure that certain things are on there, I mean, you can definitely show it from there. And they're already feeling good about, getting stuff from you to begin with, because they know there's honesty there. But at the same time, you get if you really want to get deep into it, and it's right there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's an upgrade. That's awesome. Now, what is that? What are you running there? What is that?
That's an analog. That's an analog microscope. It has its own screen and everything.
Okay. So those are the more expensive, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like $150, $200 or so.
But you could do the same
but
thing,
my
right?
$50 one's back there. That one back there is a professional microscope, but I never bought the digital monocular for it.
Oh, yeah.
They have a set of monoculars that you can put on it.
Yeah.
And then you can digitally send it to your computer.
Right.
But that one back there is for gemstones.
Okay.
So when I'm looking at a gemstone and I want to see, because gemstones are tricky. You think coins are tricky? Gemstones can be real tricky.
Yeah.
The difference between a natural gemstone and a lab created, you got to remember they take the specimen, right, from a real gemstone, and they make it like that, like corundum. Right. So if they're going to make like a man-made sapphire or even a diamond, it starts from a diamond and it grows from a diamond.
Yeah.
But there's certain pinnacle points that you look at, right? They call it the silt of the stone. So you're looking for a specific silt of the stone. And fake ones will have bubbles. Or they'll look too glassy.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And the refractive index can sometimes be even better than a regular diamond.
Oh, wow.
I have some of the best. I have some Langstrom diamonds before they went out of business. And they're man-made diamonds, but they're absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
I'll put one up some night and show you.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep. All right. I'm going to head to bed. Love you guys.
Man.
Take care. Thanks for all the help tonight. I really appreciate it, brother.
Oh, no problem. Anytime, man. That was awesome. We're learning together.
That's it. It's the only way you're going to get better at it, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm out of here.
Guys.
See ya.